Oh, okay. Yeah, like I'll stream that. Fuck, I'll get my server. Let me get the link. Yeah, that's easy. I could totally do that. Well, I definitely kicked everyone on accident when I did that, but whatever. Um, Let me put the link. I feel bad because I didn't really mean. I know I ended the stream, fucker. I'm just trying to reset OBS to fucking get you in, ass. I kicked everyone on accident when I did that, but whatever. I know I ended the stream, see, so I'm trying to get you on. Let's just do Discord, like you said. But you said that after I had already ended the stream. I did it on purpose. I ended the stream. I know what I did. Fuck you. Okay, well, join it. Listen, I know I fucking listen. Shut, Cecil. Thank you, Cat. Don't be like. I'm trying to get you on the stream. Don't be an ass about it. I did it for you, Cecil. Did it for you. Anyways, join my Discord, bitch. I just read "Are We Not Men's" thing. Cecil, join the thing. You're the one who said Discord. Join it. Cecil, I swear to God, I've done this all for you. Join my Discord, you asshole. Oh, you're in here. Fuck you.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, cool.
You
Well,
hear me? Everyone can hear me? It's good, right?
actually, I'm not even sure. Say something.
Something.
Okay, they should be able to hear you.
Sailor's a dumbass, kicking everyone.
Yeah, fair. Okay, they can hear you, I think. Okay. Yeah, maybe I am a dumbass, but it was fucking. I was doing it for you, Cecil. Okay.
I know it's fine. I know you just fucking up. You didn't know.
Well, I
Did you
kind
get
of.
it, Sammy? Join
Yeah,
Game
Simi.
Boys, dude. You're cool as fuck. Why are you not in Game
Yeah,
Boys?
yeah. Join the thing. You can join the chat.
Yeah, Sammy, you should be a part of Game Boys, bro.
Yeah,
This is
you
where
look
we
like
hang out.
us. You're a third brother.
Wow.
Does he not though? Like he literally
Yeah,
looks
no, he
like
does. You're right. I'm not gonna lie. He
he looks
does.
just like us. He looks like our brother. Hell yeah, Sammy.
Oh, so why are you not in the fucking join the
then
fucking
jumping,
chat?
slinging
You should be in
drinks.
slanging
Yeah, there he
drinks.
is. Wait,
There he is. Welcome, brother.
wait. Cat, you can
I
also jump on.
literally, you commented earlier on Emmett's stream and was like, "Why do all three of us look related?" or some shit like
Yeah.
that. And I literally was thinking the exact same thing right before you said that. I was like, "Why?" I was like, "Dude, why are we like? We should have a channel called Three Average Dudes because we're just like all look the fucking same. This is crazy.
Do you know what?
We're just
I'm
like
not.
three.
First of all, I'm not an average dude. All right.
Yeah, you are.
We just
Shut
look
up.
like we just look like average dudes,
Do you
bro."
know what a
I got.
standard issue cat is?
Cat wants to join Game Boys.
She said she's
Oh,
in
she
it.
is in Game
Yeah,
Boys.
yeah, and she should join. Anyways, a standard issue
Aw.
cat is like a generic looking cat. It's basically actually what Cecil's cats look like. So I was saying we're
Maybe we
standard
should-
issue
yeah.
guys.
Yeah, I would say so. We have some things that separate us from the pack, but
My
we're,
beard's a
when
little
you look
more
at
orange.
us, you're like, ah, he's just a
Your
just
mustache
a
is
crayon
nicer.
box. Nah, dude, I've been working, dude. My mustache sucks right now. It just
I
looks good on the
disagree.
camera. I'm not even gonna lie. I was looking at it in the mirror earlier, and I was like, dude, this is bad. I gotta go get like a professional trim, like a guy that knows what he's doing.
Hey, Emmett.
Emmett.
Emmett. Emmett. Emmett. Emmett. Emmett.
Emmet, Emmet,
Emmett.
Emmet.
Emmett.
You what did you do?
What did I
Why
do?
did you do it?
Oh, you mean when
Yo,
I
I just can't
Sailor.
froze?
figure it out. I don't understand what's wrong with him.
I was trying to figure out the thing. I don't know why Cecil's quiet.
This is why I kept asking you. I was like, "Is it ready? Do you got it ready for everyone to join?"
And I said,
Yeah,
how would
it's
I
fine.
know unless somebody joins? Is what I said. I said, how could I possibly know unless somebody else joins? Is exactly what I said. And no, it turns
Okay.
out I wasn't ready. To
You
answer
know
your
what?
question.
The exorcism, I made it for Marilyn, but in reality I'm gonna change it. It's for you.
Uh-oh.
So I hope you get saved soon.
Yeah, me too, brother.
Sailor.
He's far away. It's a long time,
It's
but
a
we're
lot.
gonna get it. We'll do it. Don't worry. It's just about when.
Don't convince me.
Cats. Oh my god. I just wanted to tell you you're a dumbass for doing that. Anyway, I'm gonna go to sleep.
Oh, what, ending the
Yeah,
stream
get
to
some
try and get
rest,
Cecil on?
I'm glad you entertained me as long as I could. I felt bad. I was like, oh no, he was getting off, and now I'm keeping him up because like we actually got into like a good heated debate. Like we were discussing like we were getting deep in the sauce. Like
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna be completely honest. At one point in our conversation, my brain was like completely out of it. I was just losing it. I am listening.
Dude,
I'm
I
still
think
listening.
8 people is literally the most I've ever had watching. Maybe.
I Stammy. I Stammy. I didn't. I wanted to kick. I wanted to kick Sailor, and I kicked you by mistake. I'm sorry.
See, we
I
do
wanted
look
you to
alike.
kick me, though.
We do
Oh.
fucking look alike.
Yeah, dude.
He wishes. This asshole wishes.
I mean, he tried to kick me and he kicked my brother.
He
Oh
kicks my
Lord.
brother.
Hey,
Well, in
keep God
reality,
in it. Why you
you-
guys
you
always gotta
kinda-
bring God into it? You're like, oh my God. Like, leave God out of this. It's not his fault right now for you guys fucking.
Oh, so
Shenanigans.
that you don't blame him for.
well, no. He's
No.
blameless. Do you realize that?
Well is a deep subject.
My show is late. They black.
Oh my gosh.
Is it stream before a live studio audience? Yo, they could
Shit.
never film a show in front of a black live studio audience because you wouldn't hear the show.
Wow.
Let me tell you something, Sailor. I wanna
Wow.
sometimes I wanna come over to your channel, but I hear your music and I have to space out.
That's fair. It is very space out music.
It's too spastic for me. I feel like I'm listening to Kel talk.
Oh, wait a minute. I can do something slower for you.
No, I'm
that's not
fine.
fair. You're giving Kel too much credit. Like,
Damn.
Gee.
Man, I'm hungry.
Ooh.
Someday I'm
I'm
gonna get a black
starving.
person on my panel. It's gonna be funny. Glenn. Glenn was fun. Glenn was a cool guy.
What was it?
He black.
yeah, dude, it was cool. I can't believe he like hopped on with y'all. Like, I mean,
Oh,
a lot
okay,
of people
Kat.
like, dude, Emmett, your channel's like popping off. Like, you're doing good.
Yeah, you're crushing it.
Yeah, I'm doing something. Anyway, have a good night.
Doing
That was a
something.
lot.
Good night, brother. Get
I'm
some
gonna
rest.
leave.
Bye, Emmett. I love you.
Love you.
Did you
Bye.
see the No, he's gone. I was gonna say that on the last stream it said streaming love you, Emmett.
Yeah, love is a strong word.
I love him.
Oh,
There you go.
I can't hear your music. I'm
It should be on stream though.
yeah, no. It's just me. I muted your stream.
Well, this is for Cat.
Oh God, I'm gonna mute it again. I just hate the sound of my own voice.
Yeah, me too. Your voice specifically.
Wow.
Love my voice.
Well, I can't judge you. I mean, cause like if I hate my own voice, I understand that you hate my voice too.
No, I don't love my own voice either.
Hey, what? Stamey, you said you knew? Did you
Knew
say
about
that
what?
earlier?
Knew what?
I thought you said that.
Oh,
Maybe I misheard.
I was. You probably missed the conversation I had with Marilyn, like yesterday or the day before. I meant I'm new to like learning from her. Yeah, like I can't. It takes time to like retain the information. That's what I meant.
Learning
Like,
from
I'm new
her.
It was a part of the.
Guys, tell me if the music's too loud in the background.
It was like the other day she was talking, and I said that she was right, you know, like you're right. And then today again, I was like, oh, I forgot. Sorry, you know, I forgot that I'm, you know, because I started arguing with her again. So I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's
why am
what
I
I heard.
arguing? I forgot, you know, me and, you know, I forgot I'm learning from you. So it wasn't that I'm new, like actually new, but new to learning from Marilyn because she's all knowing.
Wow.
Uh,
You're sarcastic. You're a sarcastic motherfucker. Everything you
I
say is
am.
sarcastic.
I know, very dry. People can't tell sometimes. They're like, "Is he fucking serious right now?" I'm like, "Maybe."
That's nice of you to say, Arena, man.
No, I can tell when you're serious, but
Yeah. But yeah, so no, yeah, I'm just very sarcastic. People tend to think I'm an asshole. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of a douche.
I don't think you're an asshole. You're nice.
Well,
You're
then
very
no
friendly.
wonder you fit in so well with your
Uh,
other two brothers.
Dude, man. But yeah, no, it's I will say I'm like kind of new to the
so
panel
cool.
verse, I guess, in a way, like the like debate sphere and panel sphere.
That's what
kind
I
of
thought.
thing.
I first met you from lower class. I was
Yeah,
like,
so
oh, this
I
guy's
guess
pretty cool.
yeah, I guess if you looked at it that way, yeah, me saying I'm new would be somewhat true. I've been hanging around for a couple months. I first came into it on Sarah's channel. I went over to the Raging Tomato.
Oh yeah, Rage's Tomato. Yo, I
Yeah,
love Sarah. Like,
yeah.
she's
So I went
such
on
good
there.
people. She's so cool.
Yeah, and then I met lower class through JS.
Okay.
JS rated him, and then I was in bed when they rated him apparently, because I just was sitting
Ah.
in JS's stream.
Well, how'd you find it? How'd you find Sarah?
Well, I kind of follow whatever and Andrew Wilson.
Yo, that's how we all met. Literally, like everyone is a funnel down. We all met from whatever.
I met
then
from
there's a-
Cat. Or no, not Cat. Fuck. I was gonna
From
say
Cecil,
Jess's channel.
asshole. All these people
Fuck
are
you.
from
I don't
me.
know you.
We met from whatever, and then we funneled down to Crucible, and then Crucible like funneled down to like other people, and yeah, that's how we all know each other.
Yeah, I will
For
say,
real.
like, I didn't watch a lot of Crucible, but like, I ended up watching Andrew on Sarah's channel. So like, I would just kind of follow Andrew to his debates, not necessarily to his channel.
Yeah.
And then once I watched him on Sarah's debate, then I started kind of watching his channel. I don't really watch a lot of his channel, to be honest. I just watch when he goes and debates people on like, you know, like bigger debate stuff. I just really like his debate style. That's really why I follow him. I don't, you know, there's other
Everyone
things I
does.
really agree with him
That's
with,
literally
but
why he's popular, because
but
he's like a great
yeah,
debater.
great debater. But I don't follow a lot of his channel too much. You know, like I go sometimes, but I would say that, dude, I'm a small time streamer guy like you, and I like to try and stay closer to the small creators so that we can kind of build each other up and get.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're all a community. Like we
Yeah.
all just like work off each other. That's what I love.
I
Like,
really do feel like
I
we've
never
got a
thought-
great community.
yeah, I don't even know how I fell into this, but like I'm like, damn, I like found all these friends and I didn't mean to. And it's like all these people are
Yeah,
so
dude.
cool.
Literally. And the ones who aren't cool, they just kind of weed themselves out.
They do. Yeah. And I
literally
mean,
do.
like,
Yeah.
honestly, even me
Very
who's
true.
like generally diametrically opposed to a lot of the political
Oh,
I'm a
are we not men?
leftist and we're
You're wiser.
whatever. It doesn't really matter. My point is that everybody's super accepting of me, even if I don't agree with everyone, which is great.
It's like isn't
the
isn't the
community.
whatever podcast? It's more popular, and it's like it's popular based off like the first things I've seen was the clips. It's the short clips to grab your attention. Like people are saying outrageous stuff, and then like they're debating about it or talking about it, and that's what drags your attention. And then you meet Andrew after that, and then you know you see him through that, and you're like, oh, who's this guy? And it like funnels down.
See, I
I'm not
like
gonna lie, I actually just liked whatever before Andrew was even on there too. Like I was kind of in a weird place.
Me
at the
too.
time when
I
started
watched it
watching that
before
show.
Andrew. Yeah.
I was just watching it because I was like interested. They actually had some decent, like there were some episodes from back in the day where there's like actually really good conversations
I don't know
from like
what
just a panel
Choco
of like 4 or
Homo
5
is.
people. And now it's like evolved a little bit more. You know, obviously it's a little different than the OG
Always.
show, but
You have
but
to
now,
evolve.
but now, yeah, you have to. But I mean, Andrew definitely
Oh, by Devo,
made the
okay.
show more exciting and polarizing, and that's why I like it more now.
I mean, I'm glad Andrew's like cutting off a little bit. I don't know if you noticed, but everyone's like asking, they're like, Andrew, come on, this and that. And he's like, he's just busy with his own stuff and like that.
Oh,
Yeah, he's got too much. He can't just constantly be on there anymore.
Bro, I see what you're talking about. Okay.
Well, like the older episodes.
No, Are We Not Men has been asking me to play a song, and I started playing it, and it does sound like kind of my... Oh! It literally says, Are We Not Men? This is where his name comes from. Okay, that makes sense. It sounds like my music kind of, but it's also where his name comes from. That's interesting. Are we not men?
I'm about to go get a bowl of cereal.
Well, thank you, Marilyn. You're fucking very sweet.
Hey, go eat, brother. You know where to find us.
I'll be here. Yeah, and I say, me, you're always welcome in the Discord too. Like, you can always pop by.
Yeah, we're not always streaming, but you're always welcome. We just play games
Yeah.
and hang out, dude.
Exactly. Yeah, we hang in the disc a lot.
That's how I met Emmett. I met Emmett from
We are Devo.
It was like, I don't know. I was hanging out with Jess and we were all getting into some heated discussion. And Emmett was saying all this stuff, and I was like, yo, Emmett, I love everything you're saying. And he was like, how can I add you or whatever? I was like, join my Discord. And then he hopped on Game Boy. And we've been friends ever since.
Oh yeah,
He's one of my
he's sick.
closest-
Honestly, yeah, I love him. He's cool as shit.
No, you don't, Marilyn. You do not ever want that smoke. I mean, I wish. That is
Dude,
something
did
I would
somebody
tune
say
in for.
smoke?
Yeah, Marilyn says she wants to debate.
No, I
Andrew.
know. I read it. I was just being an ass. Oh, smoke? Smoko?
I mean, Andrew is such a good debater. It could be a topic
Would
that
you say
like,
he's a
is
master?
wrong. He could even like he could debate something that is like wrong just because he's so good of a debater.
I was gonna say something mean, but I'm better
What,
than
you're
that.
making like masturbation jokes or something.
No, you fucking. Even if he's wrong and you believe what he says, you're just weak-minded. Are We Not Men? I like the song though.
I mean, Sailor, this is literally why politics exists, right? We're trying to convince people what's right and wrong, what you should vote on. I'm gonna convince you to vote on this because I want you to align with my side more. Whether it's right or wrong, just vote on this.
I mean, that's
Wait,
not
did
the
you see what Marilyn
reason
said
for
in the chat?
Huh?
sweet.
Am I late on this? Did I just sit down and you already talked about this?
Andrew would come out on fire and burn out.
The two comments before that.
That she thinks she's gonna beat Andrew.
Smoke him in a debate?
Well, look, she can think that.
Bro, that's crazy.
She's allowed to think things. I'm not gonna agree, but she can think that. She can have that fantasy.
I think the existential crisis would rise because he would have no fucking clue what you're talking about, Marilyn.
You might just say something so wild he wouldn't know how to respond, and I do believe that could happen.
That's very true.
I actually could see that happening for sure. Oh, Cecil, I wanted to talk to you about my fish.
I mean, I met Marilyn. The first time I met Marilyn was on Jim Bob's stream, and he was like
Really?
arguing against what was it? Oh fuck.
Great
What do you
argument.
call it?
Anyways.
No,
I'm listening,
it's
bro. I'm just
people.
munching these Reese's Puffs. We're good.
Yo,
you
what
go, I
kind of
told you
Reese's
to
Puffs
do
you
it.
got? Reese's Puff cereal?
Yeah.
Reeses. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. You know they fucked up the spelling of Reese's when they did that? Think about it. R-E-E-E. That's 3 E's in a row.
Reese's Puffs.
Reese's
They
Puffs.
trying to sound like Cookie Crisp.
What are they fucking
I don't win, Marilyn.
it's
Marilyn,
like
you've
4
never had a
chans
win.
doing
Every time I've heard you, you've never had a win.
Reese's Puffs. Hey,
What?
does anybody want to see my cat?
Yeah, you want to see your cat. You're the only person.
Yeah, it was really a rhetorical
Oh,
question.
sovereign
I was gonna
citizen.
put my
Yes,
cat
this
on.
is what it is. I don't want to be like, I don't know if I'm throwing Marilyn under the bus, but you were like debating Jim Bob about sovereign citizen, and you're like, yeah, let's get rid of the money. We don't need money. We're just gonna trade goods. And they're like, okay, Marilyn, what are your goods? You're like, well, I'm a masseuse. I give people massages. I'm just gonna give someone a massage for shoes. Or
Marilyn, I'll trade
someone
you
a
some food
massage
for a
get
massage.
well
I really
water.
need one.
Or like, what?
Dude, I could
You
fucking use
know
a
that's
massage.
ridiculous.
Yeah, but I'd still do it. I would need a massage.
Yeah, but what if I don't want a massage?
Well,
I
I
need
do
water.
want one, and I live closer to her probably.
Oh, did he hang up on you?
I don't know. It
I
got
didn't
real
know about
quiet.
that
Yeah,
part.
yeah, it got so quiet.
But I don't blame him because like Jim Bob got like a very short fucking temper. He's like he treats us like he's always just pissed off at us. Why do you redact that, Marilyn?
His brain would eventually melt. Wait, what did she say?
Oh, she probably just typed it wrong. Trade goods. Yeah, I don't think masseusing is a trade good. It's like, what if I don't want a massage?
Well,
What if
I
need
do.
shoes or water? And all I can
Okay,
do is,
then you'd trade it
rub
with
people.
somebody else, asshole.
Oh, I'm gonna rub someone else, so they're gonna give me something that I can trade that something for water.
Have you ever played
Sounds
a
like
video
I'm being
game?
Look,
very
look.
thirsty.
You got to realize that now people are going to be if we're taking away all this stuff, dude. Now people are going to prioritize things that are important to trade, things we need. If she's just offering a fucking massage for like water, the fucking most important thing anybody needs, no one's going to fucking do any business with her.
Dude, do you think that there's not guys that would just pay for female contact?
Well, yeah, there's some weirdos out there, I'm sure.
There's a lot, and there's like a decent amount with it. Like, we're not hot women. We could not make money off of that.
It
but,
doesn't
like,
even have
a
to do.
woman
Oh
totally
yeah,
could.
you are right though. Yes, 100%. Listen, no one wants a massage from a man, but if
No.
you're a cute girl, yeah, I want that massage.
Listen,
It makes
again,
your body feel good.
I
Even
already
if
said
it's not
I'm willing
sexual,
to
like, at least
trade
I get a massage. Everyone likes a
food
massage.
for a massage. I need one. I got so much
Yeah.
fucking stress in these shoulders, brothers.
I'll find a different masseuse.
I mean, it's just why we have the idea.
Am
of
I
money.
weird that I don't want a massage from somebody I like don't know and trust?
I just
No, all that
don't
makes sense.
pay for massages. Period. I just go to the massage chair at the gym.
No. Oh.
You know,
Interesting.
you don't even need a person. You just get the chair, and then you're like, ah, and then you can like take a little nap in the chair, and then you go.
That sounds pretty sick, honestly. Wait, is it like
Yeah,
you're supposed to
you
nap in the
sit in
chair.
it and it's like
I
a
Yeah.
full
agree.
body?
I hate that I agree with
Yeah, full
Maryland
body,
so much.
legs,
Like
everything.
sometimes I
But see,
watch Jim Bob
I
and
love
he
that and I
sounds a
want
little
one,
black pilled to me. I'm like, why does Jim Bob sound? It's like he's like so
but it
upset at
doesn't.
everyone. Like
It's
I
not the
want to ask
same.
him questions, but I know he's just gonna be mad. It's like he's just
You just,
pissed at everything.
dude, you just gotta go. He's
Wait,
very
wait. Can I read
similar.
what
I
Marilyn
think.
said? Because that sounds
Yeah, sure.
like a
But I
fantasy thing.
like Jim Bob because like Andrew's a better debater, but Jim Bob has way better like philosophy. He goes into things like deep and like analytical
Okay,
or
Cat.
whatever.
Some of us don't have money. Okay.
I haven't really watched a lot of Jim Bob, but based on what I have seen, he seems like a more hard-headed like version of Andrew.
Well,
Like
he's like a
like
goofier
a
version.
like
Jim Bob
like
is
a
like
but he gets like more but he gets like more angry faster is more what I
he
mean.
gets.
Like
He's an
he
Yeah,
angry,
but he's
more
angry,
whimsical
but he's like
version.
making it a joke. Like he's just
but I
showing his
think it's
anger.
funny. I don't dude, listen, I'm just like those two guys. Like if you get me in a serious position, I'll quickly start people will be my mom says I'm intense. That's what she says. Because I'll get into this thing and she's like, dude, you're
You are
so fucking
intense. I've
My
intense.
seen
Like
mom
it.
says I'm intense.
you
It's
get
a
real
really
riled up
funny
and people
phrase.
don't know what to
It's
say.
like I seen
It's
you
like
when you
borderline
are.
spurging, but I'm not really spurging.
Yeah, no, you were before spurging, but it's like you were like too upset about your own ideas. They like you couldn't interface with like the other person. Like when Marilyn was talking, like you were getting
Yeah.
so upset. It was like you were upset about like your own ideas that
Cat,
you couldn't like you can't even have a conversation. We have to talk to the other person and like see how we can
Yeah.
like converse and
Cat,
Yeah,
I love
dude,
you,
I
but you shouldn't
very
trust any of us assholes to build a deck for you. That's like a real thing.
Why is he talking about Devo? I love that band.
Oh, because it's "Are We Not Men" is from the Devo song.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. I played it on
I love
stream, but you
Devo. I
couldn't
like
hear
this
it
song,
'cause it's on stream.
The Girl, what is it? She's Just the Girl I Want. Is that what it's called? The Girl I Want? That song is so good.
Devo's
Go
great,
listen to
dude.
that song.
I would love if I could go back in time and like play or listen to any band. I would love to see a Devo and Talking Heads concert together. That'd be sick.
I mean, I know the Talking Heads. I don't listen to them too much.
Well, you should. They're fucking sick. Big
I
suit?
listen
Yes,
to
please. I love a guy in a
like a
big
lot
suit.
of metal music and rap music.
Oh yeah?
And then, yeah. Well, I make rap music, so I'm always listening to what's
That makes sense.
new. Well, I listen to what people are like that I know I won't like, and then I go listen to stuff that I do like
Did you
with
listen to
actual
new Clips
lyricism on it.
album?
Who?
Clips?
Never heard of him.
CLISPE. He's an old head, but he had a new album recently that was pretty good.
No, I haven't listened to him before. I'd say the person that I don't actually I really the most recent rap song I've listened to is like a song that Joyner Lucas put out not too long ago.
I love
But I
Jordan
haven't
Lucas.
really
You
I've been
should
listening
check
to a
this
lot of
out
rock music.
if you like old like I said, this is an old head that made an album recently that's really good.
K2.
What do you want?
Keep on
What do you
trucking.
want from me?
You guys got to hit the like button
Oh
if you're gonna
shit,
come
this
on the
is
panel,
my
bro. This is
fucking
crazy.
This is my stream. I forgot.
oh, is K2 joining Game Boys?
Hell yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. We
K2's
should
always
just I need
welcome.
yeah, I need the URL so we can just
Oh yeah, here.
spam it.
Yeah. Can you guys pin it?
I don't know how to do that. I'm dumb. I will try.
You might be able to like I don't know what the are you on OBS?
I am.
You might not be able to pin it from OBS.
I'm also
I'm not
on
sure,
the
though.
YouTube. The YouTubes, whatever. I sent in the thing. Your pants are bound to. Well, you're not banned here, okay?
Yeah, K2 is always welcome. K2 always says some good shit.
All right, everybody's welcome on my stream, honestly.
Man, that cereal was good. Might
Yeah,
need
I
another
agree.
bowl. Might need
Even like people
another
I don't like, I don't know anyone that I would say I don't want them in Game Boys. They would have to do something bad to get us in trouble or
I
something.
have such few. Like, thank you, Are We Not Man. Appreciate you.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I was like, thank you, Over now, man. We'll be good.
Ouch, Marilyn. Well, nobody's allowed to do that here, okay? Nobody's allowed to bully you or Cat. It's
Only I am.
well, not for money here, anyways.
That's not true, is it? You got a price? Do you grift, Sailor? There's a
No, I
price.
mean,
Yeah, grift.
literally,
$5 to pick on Oxycat for 5
there's
minutes.
no.
Put your
Hey,
cat
Oh,
cap.
first of all,
no.
there's no way to
Fuck.
give me money.
Oxycat
so
gotta
you
be
can't.
worth more than
But
$5.
even-
Don't
No.
do that.
Oh no,
Listen.
she went Ubu for $5, so
Listen, Oxycat is in a safe place. I'm not taking any amount of money to bully her, okay?
I'll bully her for free. This is not a safe place.
Well, fair, okay. But nobody's paying to bully her.
I mean, it's worth a lot more than $5. You can't kick her for $5.
I'm not kicking her for anything.
I said pick on her, not.
I know,
not
but
kick.
he said kick. He just said
Oh. I'll pick on her for free.
kick. No, I would prefer if you guys did not.
I was trying to grift for Sailor.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, I'm trying to grift. For
Wait,
him.
can you
She
hear
is-
us twice?
She is very
Oh,
nice, so
fuck.
it's hard. It's hard to pick on her. I mean, like I don't want to
No,
throw
it's
her under
not.
the bus, but my favorite thing
easy.
I've ever seen that's like very incriminating. Flow State had this one of her laugh, and like I love her laugh, but I saw this like the short clip of her laugh with like that other thing, and I was like, oh my god, she got the same laugh. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I'm panicking because
Yes.
Marilyn said she could hear us twice. Okay.
Dude, it's so funny. It's like they line up the laughs back to back, and I'm like, oh my god, she got that laugh. But it's a cute little nice laugh. She has a nice little voice. But it's like with that laugh, you're like, it's pretty fucking hilarious.
She meant in 2 times speed, Cecil.
Oh! Well, I was the one who was
No, 2 men
panicking.
speed? What are you talking about?
And I'm not.
I was talking
control-
about with like the witch woman. It's
She-
got her
someone-
same laugh.
It was me,
She
Sailor,
said,
I
"Can
do
panicking.
the
you
witch
hear us
doctor."
twice?" She said, "Y'all in 2x sound kind of smart." She meant 2 times speed.
Yeah, 2
Like she has
XP.
the YouTube video running
Yes.
at 2 times.
Now I understand. First I was like, oh, I'm fucking up the stream.
This is I know how Marilyn is not smart because she's saying
Weird.
y'all are smart. If she thinks we're smart, she's not smart.
I'm not smart.
I'm not smart.
ask-
That's what I was saying.
You,
Please don't-
you
please
can
don't
ask
bully my
Oxycat.
chat.
Oxycat in chat.
I'm really not smart. I'm going to college.
I'm sorry, Kat. I felt so bad. I was like, I didn't want to throw you under the bus. But then when I subbed to Flow State and when I seen that clip come out, I was like, oh, I know Kat. And I seen that clip. I was like, oh my God, that's so spot on. It's hilarious. It's a nice laugh, though. Don't worry about it. People always make fun of me for my laugh.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait,
that makes sense.
K2, have you ever seen the clip? Do you know what I'm talking about or no?
Probably.
Oh, you probably seen
I
it.
just
Have you guys met this guy? Big man, say hello to all your fans. Nope. Being an asshole?
Yeah, I don't know anyone that like doesn't like you, Kat. Like it'd be very hard not to like you. You're a very likable person.
that's why I pick on her.
I think she likes it. I think because everyone's always so nice to her, when someone's not, she
What,
like
dude,
wants their
every
approval.
time I'm in a fucking thing and she's there, everybody's mean to her.
I'm not mean to her.
There's
I don't
literally
really talk to
people
her that much.
paying money to bully her via song.
Yeah.
You K2, you pick on her like a school child. You know, like a
Damn
boy
right.
that like
Pulls the
pulls a
pigtails
girl's
because he likes her.
pigtails.
Yeah.
That's literally what you do. Yeah.
Amazing.
Sorry, if I called it out, it was like amazing.
Yeah. No, everybody says the same thing.
Amazing.
Finally full.
Amazing.
Who loves you?
Not the sleeper account.
Wait, is he talking about me? Who loves me? Who does love me? Holy shit. Not this asshole over here. Right, baby man? Yeah. He mad at me.
Marilyn, do you want to join us? Why don't you hop on, Marilyn?
She's watching her show.
Yeah.
Oh, true. Yeah, I forgot.
She's got a black man she needs to pay attention to.
Yeah, she said she's like, I gotta watch the black people.
She's watching
Mhm.
Jesse Lee Peterson. Amazing.
Jesse Lee Peterson.
I caught her over there.
Amazing.
Amazing. Are you black?
Dude, well, I was called the N-word today.
Yeah, but in a bad way.
Yeah, in a
You're
bad
a
way.
bad
That was
way, N-word.
crazy
I
that a
wanna bring this
white
up to
person
you.
called me the N-word, and I was like, sir,
Yeah, because
What
I
are you
never know how to
talking
feel about
about?
this.
I felt awful.
Or like K2, like I always feel like a little like disgruntled by it, but like all my black friends are like they'll stop and grab me and be like, "Hey Cecil, like you're white, but just so you know, you live your life like an N-word. You an N-word." They're like, if I introduce you to people, this is my N-word Cecil.
Yeah. You're welcome to the barbecue.
I mean, I hate that I like it. I'm like, oh great, I'm an N-word. I'm like, I don't know if I should
It's
be glad
alright.
about that.
I'm a ginger. You just gotta rearrange the letters in the word.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how to take that.
Well, I'm
Who dat?
some woman.
Yeah, I was gonna
some,
say, wait a minute.
some black woman on the internet told me that because gingers are black, so
Hey,
Cat?
I will
there
say,
she is.
I will say, fortunately, this is pretty tame. But if you guys get bigger, you should have a staging area so people can't, you know what I'm
just
saying?
jump on.
Come in here saying a bunch of crazy
What?
stuff.
Oh, yeah. If I get bigger, for sure.
Oh, it
Yeah,
is
we
Cat.
will.
keep it
I could
clean.
tell. I could tell before I looked at Discord. I could tell by her little voice. She got this little perky voice.
She's the only fucking girl that we know besides Marilyn. It's a pretty easy guess. One of two.
It's
We
distinctive.
keep it clean. We keep it clean on
It
this
took me a
on
minute to join.
YouTube.
I was eating a breakfast sandwich.
Oh, I know. I meant like all of us in
Ooh.
here are fine, K2. I know. we're
What
all
type
chill
of
people.
sandwich?
Speaking of that, I got my beef jerky.
Ooh,
My beef
fuck.
It was
jerky. I
really
just get
good.
greased
It was
stuff.
bacon, egg, and cheese.
You guys are legit
Ooh.
making
It was
me
bacon, egg, and cheese.
hungry.
But
Don't
the
make me hungry.
the
and itchy,
bread was not bread. The bread was a pancake.
Yeah.
Yo, that
I
sounds
like
McGriddle.
it. It's like a McGriddle.
Yeah, McGriddle.
Well, it was at this like little local restaurant. So it was
They
good.
make
McGriddle.
But still, I mean, it's basically a McGriddle.
What, I have a
A
question.
Yeah,
McGriddle
yeah.
is like the only good thing at McDonald's anymore.
I like an egg McMuffin.
Nah, I'm
I
not
like-
a big
I
fan
don't
of
really
McMuffins.
like. I don't really like the breakfast meats at McDonald's, so I always pick it off. I like the
Okay.
bagel. That sauce that they
Oi.
put on the bagel, I think is good.
Oi.
I'm not really
so
a
at
fan
least
of
they
their
gave
meat
us
either.
something good. They gave us the bagel.
That's why I just go with
Mhm.
the English.
And they
method
brought
of
back this snack wrap too.
Yeah, they did.
Yo, that
Just sounds
sounds.
gay.
I
Snack
love the
wrap.
snack wrap though.
My
I mean,
brother
Yeah,
likes
they
it.
brought it back.
I mean, all my friends. I have a lot of Jewish friends, but like they're not Orthodox Jewish. But I love them. I don't think I know any Orthodox Jews.
Listen here. Don't tell about our secrets there, Goyam.
Oi, don't you
Goyam.
know? Yeah. I try not to because it becomes very anti-Semitic very quick. It's like, don't you know? First thing you need to pay for your fountains You need to pay your foreskin.
Oh wow.
What? What?
10%. 10% to the church.
Yeah, that's a Christian thing as well.
We
Yeah, it's the tithes. The tithes.
Yeah, the tithe. He's
I
acting
give
like that's
10%
not
to
a
my
like
church.
a traditional Christian thing.
Yeah, I mean, I do. I give 10% to my church, and then like the weekly offering as well.
Wow.
What church?
Huh?
What church? I was just wondering what nomination you were.
Oh, okay.
Sinclair.
It's Baptist.
Oh, Baptist? Okay.
Oh, you're a filthy Protestant. I'm just joking.
Hey, come on. Let's don't make it a dog pile. Why is it a dog pile? So I was just curious.
You know what? It's been a week since I picked on Oxycat. I need to get it out of my system and just pick on her a little bit.
I mean, I just realized, I just found out that there is actually an Orthodox church in my town, so I've been thinking about going to check out the service.
Oh, you're going to liturgy? Do it, Kat,
I'm
please.
thinking
It'll
about
change your life.
Do it, lady.
I'm thinking about it. I was talking to Frito about it.
All right. Well, you guys. Hey, guys. Cecil, your second command. Sammy's in charge. Okay, I'll be back in like 30 seconds.
What?
Right on.
Oh shit.
I'll legit be back in like 30 seconds though.
What's it?
No, but if you're like consulting it or
dying.
not, like even with like no high expectations or nothing, just go and experience it and see how it is and see how it makes you feel and see if you like it. That's it. That's all I ask. Like
You're
Yeah,
Orthodox? Go ahead, Kat.
Oh no, I just said I'm gonna do it. I am.
Are you Orthodox, Rachel?
Yo!
Oh.
Or
I'm
she
being
just
so
saying she's
excited.
gonna
I
do it
wanna
just
hear
to
it. When
please
you go
everybody.
to liturgy, I want to hear and tell me about your experience, even if you don't like it, or there's things you see you didn't like, or I just want to hear about it. Like, what happened when you went, and what did you see, and what did you feel? And like,
Oh. I'll go. It'll probably be a month before I can go, because I've got work on Sundays for the next little bit, and then I have to. My parents just moved. I'm going to visit them for one weekend. So
Yeah,
it'll
that's
probably be a month before I get to go.
there's no pressure. There's no pressure on God, or this is your faith, how you want to like deal with it.
Is my dad's birthday
Exactly.
today?
But I'm just
My dad-
surprised. Like,
my dad's
why
birthday
do you
was
want to check it out? Why do you want to? What is the most surprising thing? Like, you told me you're Baptist, and that made me happy. Like, but I was just surprised. Like, you're like, I want to check out Orthodox Church. Like, why?
Well, it's just I feel like there's got to be something to it if so many people are, converting or, inquiring. So I think it's worth checking out. I consider myself a lifelong learner. So I like to learn a lot of, like, at least I like to learn a little bit about a lot of things. So I think everything's worth trying or experiencing.
Yeah, I think you have ADHD.
Oh, no, shut up about the the most beautiful thing I ever heard. I don't know what's bringing you to Orthodox Church, but like, it makes me so happy. Like,
Yeah, I
Like,
missed
No,
the
I just
whole
like to
thing.
took, well, I even took religion courses in college, but like they did not cover orthodoxy. To be honest with you,
I've never heard of it. No one's ever
I didn't
told
know.
me. I didn't know it
I didn't know this
existed.
was a thing. I didn't know it was a thing either, and I took like religion courses. I went to I went to a religious college for undergrad.
I studied it. Like, I looked into like every religion, every nation. I see there were correlates with God. Why do they believe in all the same God? What are their differences? This and that.
When you
You know,
say
just questioning
I'm not even
everything.
gonna question. I'm not gonna say. Oh god damn it!
Well, a lot of
Ouch.
religious courses were like historical religions, and I don't understand why the Orthodoxy wasn't covered. So there's got to be something to it, right?
I like that. I like
Oh
better
yeah,
your
they're
question
keeping
you're
it
asking.
down.
Like what? Oh, Sailor, shut up.
They're
Unless
keeping
you're, like,
down the
actually-
orthodoxy. Although this is a Christian nation, so I guess it's a different
No, I
sect of
just like,
Christianity.
It's an entertaining line of thought to go down. Like, why would you think like we wouldn't know about it, or no? Like, why have you never heard about it?
Cause shit's outdated.
Like I had no idea because the church, the actual building that it is, I had no idea what that place was with that odd-looking cross on the top of it. But now I know.
Yeah,
So,
I didn't understand either why they got a different cross. Yeah.
so I think it's worth going and checking it out. I do a lot of experiencing
Yeah.
new things.
I don't hate the idea of going to church. I just hate the idea of being in church because I have really bad ADHD and I fall asleep every fucking
No.
time.
I understand that. So my cousin had tried to get me to come to her church with her.
Yeah,
And
Oh, sorry. Go.
it was one. I'm sorry. It was one of those like large, like non-denominational, like mega churches where 75% of the like service was like the band playing music and the band singing. Like
Oh, you mean the best parts of
Evangelicals.
service?
it was like
This is
a
why-
concert.
Yeah, like half of my family is religious, and they've always been pushing the same thing, and like I never like it. It didn't make sense to me. Like I'd be
It's like
visiting it.
I'm
And
going
what's
to
going
a concert every
Although
Sunday.
that was always my favorite church services, where it's basically a concert and then like 15 minutes of sermon. I'm like, I can digest 15 minutes of sermon.
But you know what? If that's what speaks to you, then
It worked. That was the
Yeah.
closest I ever felt to God was those 15 minutes of sermon, not the hour-long stories that I just couldn't relate to.
Well, I have to disagree with all that.
Well, you can relate to God in a different way. That's fine.
yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say
I
this.
just appreciate that people try to explore
Yeah.
that. So
I,
if you find that works for you, maybe that doesn't work for me. Maybe something different works for some
Yeah.
people.
I don't think that
Um,
God would want you to only worship in a single way if he made us all different.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I mean, like,
I really feel like you going and experiencing it that way is so much better than you not experiencing it at all, right?
I mean, I don't know
Yeah,
if
I
it's
agree.
better or worse, but I do think it's worth it.
Mhm.
At the very least,
Because
everybody
mean,
should
if you-
experience it.
If you don't go, because I had a long period of time where I didn't go, and it wasn't because I wasn't a believer. It's just because my
Yeah.
schedule is very crazy. So once you get into that routine of not going and not experiencing, not doing it, it's kind of almost like an out of sight, out of mind kind of feeling. It was for me at least, and when I realized that, I was like, oh, I don't like that. So I had to actually make that effort to
I agree. I know what you mean because like I feel the same way. I was thinking the same thing. I was like
Yeah.
Sailor, even though Sailor's against it, like
What? Mhm.
he was one of the people who was like pushing me forward to do it.
To do
He's like,
what?
okay, see, so like you say you're a Christian, like you agree with all these things. He's like, aren't you supposed to go to church as a Christian? Why aren't you doing that? And I'm like, damn, you're right, Sailor. I do need to go to church.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
isn't technically church is more than two people discussing religion or whatever?
Is it?
So-
There's a lot
Yeah.
of different
Yeah,
types
this-
of church.
Welcome
Two
to
or
the
Well-
Sailor Church.
I think it's like
Well,
two
my
or more
point is,
people gathered.
I was gonna
in,
say
like,
there's definitely worship can be two people together, but I don't know if church is necessarily just two people.
I believe that was discussed on Abe's channel.
Well, I missed out.
Yeah, I think it's like 2 or more people gathered in the name of Christ is like can technically be considered a church. You
That's
don't need the
interesting.
building.
That makes sense to me.
Now we bow our heads.
I think we do need the building though.
Why? I can
Definitely
worship
help.
God anywhere,
It,
Did
anytime.
it
We just
harbors
made Sailor's Discord into a church.
it
Wait.
harbors, the message the church does, but I think a lot of people are intimidated by church.
Oh,
especially
yes, you're right. Yeah.
especially
Oh
people
my
who
God.
think that they're not living right, they're intimidated to go.
Yo, literally, what you're saying is like what I wanted to say, but I don't want to say it because it's like blasphemous, or
Mhm.
like I'm ashamed of it. Like a lot of times when
Now
I
it is
like step
church.
into the church, like I feel like I'm not worthy. I feel like I'm not a part of their group. I feel like I like shouldn't be there, and they're like I'm a bad person, and
So my mom always told me that to look at church like the church is a hospital for sinners and not a club for saints.
I
So
agree. I think the same thing. I think the if you have like physical illness or physical problems, hospitals are to heal you. If you have spiritual problems or spiritual issues, the church is to heal you.
And what if
I
you
think a
have
lot of
mental problems?
people I think a lot of people they don't realize that the issues they have internally are spiritual issues. They don't have a hospital to go to spiritually.
yeah.
Most Americans don't have a hospital to go to. Period.
Oh gosh, Sailor.
This is
Jeez.
hard for Sailor to talk about because he's not religious. He's an atheist.
I'm sorry, Sailor. But see, the church has universal health care. You see, you should like it. They have universal
Yeah.
health care at the church.
Okay, next time I have cancer, I'll go to the church.
It's health care for the soul.
Yeah, chicken soup for the soul.
Oh Lord, I'm just joking with you.
I think regardless of the healthcare, if you end up with cancer, you should probably just go to church too.
I mean,
Yeah, but it's not gonna heal him.
it's not
He
gonna
was
hurt.
asking for. See, he obfuscated. What I was talking about was a
No,
spiritual matter,
that's not
and you made it a
obfuscating.
health matter. You're like, well, they can't heal me from dying. Yes, obviously, that's not what I was even bringing up.
You said. Okay, I don't care.
Maybe help you with coming to terms with death,
That's all the church is
but
good
not
for.
like they can't cure your cancer. There's like no medicine even in the medical field that does that.
Actually, there is.
Oh yeah,
Cancer's
what
not
is it?
incurable anymore.
You got a cure?
Yeah,
I don't know,
different
they just
cancers
said
have
that-
different cures. There's
They
like,
just said that bee venom cured breast cancer.
yeah, dude,
To the
there are
public
certain
knowledge.
cancers that are
I meant to the
curable.
public
That's
knowledge.
like not it's not unknown. There's certain cancers that are fully curable now, and some are fightable, and some are treatable, and
Oh.
some are still a death sentence.
So,
Yeah, but why
ladies,
you-
to prevent breast cancer, get a lot of bees sting you in the breast.
Yeah,
Yeah, but none of this has to
eventually
do
they'll
with
make honey in
him
there.
talking about the church isn't gonna heal this. They're gonna pray over me. Right? Isn't that what you're upset about, Sailor?
Well, no, but I am upset about that. Yeah, that's fucking bullshit.
Well, hold on. Can I ask you this, Sailor? Do you believe in miracles? Do you think miracles happen, or no?
I believe
Probably not.
stuff that unlikely
Yes,
stuff
we
happens
can look to
sometimes.
1980 for an example.
No, I'm not talking about 1980. I'm just saying something that wasn't supposed to happen. Something happened, and the
Dude,
person was like
very
saved or, like-
unlikely things
Yeah,
can happen.
that's a perfect example right there, Cecil. The 1980 Olympics, Winter Olympics.
Miracle on Ice.
Exactly.
I wasn't sure where you were getting at. Yeah.
That's exactly where he was going.
That's something very
But,
unlikely
you
that
know,
happened.
I've got to go. I've got to hop out. I've got to get into my barn and
Later.
do a little bit of work. But it was really great to talk to y'all.
Love you, Cat.
Tell the
Bye.
Chiefs I said
Have a good one,
hi,
Kat.
please.
Y'all,
Thank you.
y'all.
Y'all. I say y'all all the
She's
time.
like,
It's terrible.
At least she didn't tell us to bless our hearts.
Bless your hearts, y'all.
Is that bad? Because now it's an insult. I want to. Well, I bless people, but not their hearts.
Wait,
I guess that's the
K2, is
insult,
that
right?
Seif next to your name from Helldivers?
Say what?
Is that Seif next to your name from Helldivers?
That's. Wait,
SEAF?
maybe I'm not hearing you. SEAF? No.
What's that from?
Oh wait, yeah, that's from Helldivers.
Yeah, it
sorry.
is
I
from
was
fucking.
confused where you're
Okay.
going with that.
I was like, I'm pretty
There's
sure.
a Helldivers Discord and they give you a badge.
What?
Hey, Mega, welcome.
I might
Yeah,
have
you
to
didn't know
fucking.
that?
No, I had no idea. I had
I'm
not a
listening.
clue. Hey, Mega, Mega, yeah.
I'm Vega.
Oh, is that
Oh, Mega.
Marilyn? Hey, Marilyn.
Hey, you
Vega.
guys. Yeah, it's my last name is Vega. So
M Vega, that makes sense.
Finally, I was just gonna, cause I keep seeing you, chat. I'm seeing your chat. And I'm like, oh my god, hop in here. They're not listening to you.
no, I'm listening to you guys. Did Cat jump off?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
you're
like
supposed
to
you
be
listening
you
to
missed her
Jesse
by
Lee
like
Peterson.
30 seconds.
Okay, okay.
We
So
literally
what is the
traded one
topic?
girl for another. The
What is
topic. You act like I know
Yeah.
what I'm doing over here, okay, Marilyn?
Oh my
No.
gosh,
Just
what are y'all
talking.
talking about?
We're just
About
talking.
what? About what?
Talking
Miracles.
about beasts,
Uh,
miracles, beast stinging
Miracle
boobies
on
to cure breast
Ice.
cancer,
Cancer,
Marilyn,
yeah.
Marilyn, I'm sorry. They're not.
miracle on ice.
What we were talking about
Urge.
spiritual. We were talking about spiritual matters.
I'm out
So-
if we're talking about spiritual matters.
It's a right,
I'm
it's
out.
a fight. It's not a
Kidding. I
fight
need
with
to get
flesh
some
and
water.
blood.
I'll be right back.
It's a fight with spirit. But I think
Cecil,
you
you're in
all come from a
charge.
place, I think y'all all come from a place where you can't manifest any,
I love your power.
better understanding of it because you serve a death cult.
Why is it
Like
the
you,
death cult?
because like if you believe you're going to die, if you prepare to
We
die,
are.
if you expect to die, if you gauge in your head, say you don't need an alarm clock in the morning because you already say, I'm getting up at 5 in the morning, I'm getting up at 5 in the morning, and you get up at 5 in the morning with just your brain clock.
What
That
does that
is
have
the
to do with
same.
being in a death cult?
It's the same principle. If you are preparing to die in your mind, if you've already calculated your years, if you've already given your body the energy it needs to, make it as far as you feel like you need to go, then that's how much
So-
your body is going to
Okay,
produce.
regardless of religion, you're saying that every human on the planet is in a death cult now because I imagine every human on the planet has thought about when they're going to die one day. Have you not
Right.
thought about it?
Right. But
So you're not in the death cult then, but you just said that by thinking about
no.
it and then we'd be in a death cult.
Okay.
So wouldn't you be in the death cult too?
No. The
Oh, okay,
Bible
why?
says the last enemy to be destroyed is death. Okay. Some will walk in. Some will walk in like me. I walk in, I'll know that you can harness the energy to live forever and you can simply go on and live in
So
forever.
much
A lot of people
attention.
don't
Oh
want
my
that.
god.
They're
Doesn't-
What are you
scared
doing
of
to my
that.
head?
That terrifies them. Some will be healed and some will raise from the dead. Some will search for death and not find it. It is
I
an enemy.
agree with you.
People don't
Marilyn,
look at death as an enemy.
That doesn't explain
everything
how
you
you're not in the
say,
death
it
cult.
upsets me because everything you say, I'd be trying to look for what you say wrong. You'll say some things that like are upsetting to me in my religion, but you're right about a lot of things.
Brother, I get where you're coming from, Cecil. I tried to like find the words in there, right? And I've asked her questions, and what you're doing it does not line up with what she's actually trying to explain. I understand where you're going from. You're trying to look at like maybe why she might be missing what she's saying. No, she believes every word that is coming out of her mouth, bro.
Okay, listen, look at it like this. If the devil was standing right in front of you, okay, and if God was standing right in
Perfect.
front of you,
That's what I was
okay,
gonna ask you. Yeah.
listen.
I
If
listen
God
to the
says
devil. He's more
something to
handsome.
if God says something to you, it doesn't matter what it is, you are going to take it a certain way. If the devil says the exact same thing to you are going to take it at a whole different way. It's going to not be the same thing you heard out of God's mouth. It doesn't matter what it is. You can read the Bible like that. You can read it, or like you can
That's how
read
we
it
live.
both
None,
ways.
Yeah.
none of that explains how you're not in the death cult with us, Marilyn.
No,
Because
no,
I
no.
You
was
Listen,
didn't
in,
don't.
answer any of it.
Hey, Stanley, don't focus on her thing about calling the calling the thing a death cult is where she's been led astray. But everything she said was correct. Um, but I wanted to ask you, like Marilyn, how would you know? What would be the decipher to where if you were to meet something, how would you know this is God or the devil? What would be the thing that lets you know the difference?
okay. Because we are of God and not of the devil. We are not children of the devil. We already know what is most holistic for everything to be everything. So, with that guideline, you know that everyone is God. Okay, you know that everyone is God. You know that even Lucifer will return home as the prodigal son because there's no place else to go but back to God. He's the beginning
I
and the
might I
end.
might believe you. Everyone
The
gets
enemy,
upset at you when you say this, but I believe God is so powerful. There could
right,
be a time where Lucifer actually is redeemed and
right.
comes back to the kingdom of heaven.
He's
Could
the
have
But
been
God of
his plan all
restoration.
along.
and
He's
this
the
might
God
be
of restoration.
blasphemy. I don't know this between my church. Thinking that the devil can like be saved and become a good person.
Well,
He
everybody
was
should be
good
able to
before
be
he was
redeemed.
bad. So he can be good again, maybe.
But
But
that's giving power
you're
to the
human.
devil and making him your God.
How do you not know you're being lied to and led astray? Someone's manipulating you and tricking you.
Right,
Well, how
right.
do you
That's
know
how you
God's
know.
not lying to you?
That's how you know truth has no agenda. Any thought that does not inspire hope is rooted in a lie. So if someone's trying to control or manipulate you, that is a clear sign of witchcraft, basic form of witchcraft.
Are you
If you
familiar with
feel
witchcraft?
I've never done any spells or any kind of witchcraft
Marilyn,
myself. I don't believe in it because I believe it's God's will first. God's will be
listen,
done. So
Marilyn,
and messing that up would be not in my field.
I don't like admitting this, but I will say this. I come from a long line of witches. I was taught witchcraft growing up. It
I
was
have
passed
You're a
tarot
down in my
Wiccan.
cards.
huh?
You're a Wiccan. You're a
I have
Wiccan.
tarot cards. I have
No, I denounce witchcraft. Christ is my God. I denounce
no,
witchcraft. I do not mess with that. I think I deal with things from my generational family in the past, but I'm trying to redeem us. I think we've
I
been led
want to be.
astray. I think we've
I
been
know.
manipulated and lied to. I think you are. I think everyone is.
Okay. I just learned about really dabbling in like getting tarot cards in 2019 because I thought it was witchcraft too all my life. But when you get past the superstition and you look into it, it is powerful for people who don't have power. But when you know your God, when you are at the highest level of being, those tarot cards, they're just merely for entertainment and you really don't even want to use them because you're a lot quicker and
No.
faster and you know
Yes,
more of
you're
what's
right.
going on than
Um,
the tarot cards are they're just not enough.
can
You
I
don't need
It's
it.
a it's
just
a
say
parlor trick. First of all, it's a game. It's a card game.
It is a
Now,
card game.
but that's not what
That's
people don't use it for a game. People
no.
use it to manipulate each other. They're manipulating even if they like mean good. They're trying to like give them a spiritual reading that's projecting them in a positive way. How do you not
Well,
know something is manipulating those cards behind you to like
it's
lead
only
them on a bad path?
because it's only manipulating you. When you read those cards and you get insight on your situation, you are manifesting whatever you're seeing and whatever's within your heart. But if you
Mhm.
have dark in
I
your
agree.
heart, you don't have forgiveness and love for everyone, you are going to think a way that is perceptively not true and unaligned. So
All right.
it will help
This is
you, it
where I
will help
agree.
you, but it's not.
This is where I agree because like people used to use the cards to manipulate me bad, and then I thought I could use them in a good way because I only
Weak-minded.
meant to heal people. From my family when they told me we were witches, they told me that you could do it for good to heal people.
Right.
But I think this is an illusion. I think things are like working outside of our forces to like manipulate us and trick us that we're healing and actually like lead us in a bad way.
It just depends on what your motive is. If is it coming from the devil's mouth? Are you a child of the devil? Or are you a child of God?
And this goes back to my original question to you. How do you know the difference
Because
between
we are all children of God. The people that are children of the devil, they just believe a lie. They're not really children of the devil. Satan doesn't make people. That's not the way this thing goes. We are
No,
the
yeah,
image of
she's
God.
right. He doesn't. Satan doesn't make people. He manipulates people.
Right. Right. Yeah.
yeah, so I mean it sounds demonic. It would be thinking you're convinced you can manipulate people in a good way. You shouldn't be manipulating people ever, right?
So
Is
what
there
is
ever a
Right.
time
what is the church doing? Are they not manipulating people?
The
guiding
church,
people? They don't manipulate.
What's the
the
difference
church,
Guiding.
between guiding and manipulating?
It's choice.
why would you be guiding anyone? Why would we be following anyone to guide us?
Oh,
That right
Marilyn,
there is a red
you don't need
flag.
guidance? You don't
We
want
do not.
guidance?
We draw
Not
from
from
the
an
well that never.
imaginary
Listen
fucking
to me.
entity.
We draw from the well that never runs dry.
Oh,
We do not need guidance. We don't need to be roaming and searching and following things. You already are. We already are.
no,
You
we
have
aren't.
to. Yes,
We'll
yes.
never be.
No, oh God. Okay, these are words only the enemy would have in his head.
Really?
Yes, to say something like that.
Yeah, but wasn't this the fruit? Or do you disagree with like
You sound like a
the
fruit.
fruit? Do you think the fruit was bad or good? Or do you think the fruit was a lie to us?
It was all
I
a
think
lie. Man started working iniquity. They were already God. They started working iniquity, so they became like God. God doesn't work iniquity. They just believed a lie and went with it and manifested in their head thoughts that became true. Like I saw this Twilight episode a long time ago in a hotel when I was a kid, and it scared me worse than anything
Everything
I've ever
you're
seen.
saying is a lie.
It was
Like,
this little
according to
kid
you.
who could look at
yes,
something
yes, according to me.
and let me tell you about this episode. So this little kid could manifest anything into his reality. So like he saw a squirrel outside, he manifested it into his house. And then one day he burnt the whole house down because he saw a fire in a magazine. Like that always scared me to death to think that your thoughts have that much power that you can really create something into reality and it actually come true because of the thoughts you think. But that's what's happening on a large scale. We all believe that we will die. If we didn't
Damn it.
All
believe
thoughts
we
are
would die,
evil.
but in the beginning we were never intended to die. It was never in God's plan for us to die ever. It was never if you eat from this fruit you will surely die. So if we never ate from the fruit, we wouldn't have died.
Why'd he make a fruit and tempt us in the first place?
Love. Sailor.
So he loves us, so he made a trap?
It's not a trap.
To
How
be
was it
fair,
not
you
a
shouldn't be
trap?
asking you should be asking 3 people that aren't even actually versed correctly on this to explain to you the Bible, because
Fair.
no one's going
He
to give you
doesn't want
an
to. He doesn't
answer.
care about religion. He hates
It's
religion.
I
No,
don't
but either
hate
way,
religion, I
if
wanna
he wanted
know.
a good faith answer, we can't give it to him. I don't fucking know the Bible good enough.
There
You
Yeah,
is
I
definitely
nothing
don't. You
I
don't.
know
like,
Cecil
He
certainly
doesn't.
doesn't.
other
yes.
than
A2 is
there's
right.
nothing.
He's talking about manifestation and shit. That's
No, this is
literally witchcraft.
Sammy, not K2.
If a man builds his house on sand, it will be washed away in a storm. If you build your house on solid foundation, solid rock, you can't be washed away. What I'm telling you is we already know man has dominion over the animals, over the land, over everything. We are the head and not the tail. We are the top. We are the image of God. If you do not sway from that rock, that knowing that God does not leave you, you are who your father is. He who sent you has not left you.
Oh,
If you stand on that rock, you will know that we were never intended to die. And if someone came on the TV, like I said the other day, and said this plant will make you live forever, they found this plant. It cured does all your cells in your
You'd
body,
believe them?
regenerates all the cells in your body. It's an instant blood transfusion. You can always it just it has every vitamin mineral known to science, and it cures cancer, it cures everything. You will live forever. It will bring your youth back, your collagen, everything. This one plant, it was the tree of
Okay.
life. They found it. Da, da,
What
da,
about
da,
it?
da,
Okay,
da,
cool.
da,
What
da,
about
da.
it? We get it. It does everything. What about it? What about it?
God already said he gave us all the herbs and medicines on the earth to heal our bodies if we ever got an ailment. This is truth. God does not fail. We know his invisible qualities. We know his nature. It is only good. It's only abundant. It's only edifying and life gives life. The opposite is
What?
death and destruction. You pick one side. It's even kids could understand it. You got to have a mind like a child to get into the gates of heaven. Why do you think that? You don't got to know
Because
all
only
this
retarded people believe
astronomical
in
stuff.
God.
You don't need to know all this astronomical stuff. You need to know who God is at its core, and it is all strength, and it is
It
all
doesn't matter
power,
if
and
you believe in
all
God or
authority.
not, Sailor. Does this sound coherent to you at all, bro? Are you
No,
serious?
it doesn't.
Okay, it doesn't matter if you fucking believe in God or not. None of this makes any sense. It's literally just fucking word salad. You were talking about Twilight, a fucking episode of The Twilight Zone a second ago, and now suddenly we're like totally in right field talking about something else.
yeah, yes.
First of all, the
Stanley,
Twilight, you're just letting her ramble off a billion points that make no sense.
Oh, letting her.
Stanley,
I
you know
thought somebody.
why?
I forgot this is
You
my
know,
channel.
Stanley. Wait. Stanley, you know why I went from like a religious and a belief thing, and then to like a Twilight book fictional thing?
I mean, I know why,
Huh?
but
You know why?
I know why. I think I have an idea why, but
It's feelings based. Everything she's saying is feeling based.
Yes, that's why she's talking
that's
about
part
the
of it.
Bible. It's all about feelings. I know. I'm
No.
just being inflammatory. I'm just fucking with you.
But I don't know. Go ahead, Marilyn. Sorry to cut you off.
No, like if you have a block or something, tell me what you don't agree with what I said was that you can possibly, you know,
I agree. You say everything right, and then you like distort it and pervert it at the very end. You say a bunch of truths, and then you hide some lies in at the very end.
okay, tell me the lie, tell me the perversion, and maybe I can clear it up for you better.
Well, the Twilight Zone's a fictional television,
No,
so
not that. Not about
I'm
the.
that's my
It's
first
about the-
place.
gonna
There's a
mute
thousand things I
myself.
want to talk
arrogance.
about.
That was
Lavender
just
Drive.
something that reminded me of this situation, being able to manifest something that you just see or think about.
Yeah, but manifestation is witchcraft.
It's
Like that's literally if we're to look
yes,
at it
it's,
from a
it's
religious
one
point,
act. It's one practice of witchcraft is manifestation.
yes. But that's
was-
just one small point. But again, I don't want to really get too deep into it. I don't, I'm just listening to Marilyn here. Go ahead.
I'm glad
Marilyn,
you get
sorry.
into it.
Wait.
But it's the ego thing, the arrogance, the ego.
Do you know
No,
what magic you
my fault.
use to move something with like a small force?
Like telepathy?
Prestidig. Wait, fuck. Prestidigitation. Anyways, it's that one.
It's this
fun
is
to
this
say,
is
but I
why I
can't
was
say it.
trying to this is why I was trying to ask you about the forbidden fruit, because everything you're speaking of is the exact thing of creation and the thing that separated
I see me.
man
Would you play
from God.
D&D?
The thing that separated us from God was when we took the fruit, because we want to be like God. You're saying
we
we're
were
God,
already
and you're
coming
speaking
to
of like the
it.
initial thing we did.
I'm saying we were already God and we wanted to be like God. So we set ourselves lower than God rather than being his friend where we already were. We were already, let's make them in our image. We were all known before the world began, though it is written. We were known before the world began. Just because someone labels something and puts into words what we are does not mean that's the beginning of all creation. We were all known. We just didn't separate ourselves into
We're
all
not
of this.
we're not supposed to be though.
We're acting like God. We're not acting
I know
as
that's
if
literally
we
what you're
were
doing. You're
God.
acting, Marilyn, you're literally acting like God. I'm trying to tell you.
No, I am God. I'm not acting like God. Does
This is
that
the
make
thing.
sense?
She thinks she's God, bro.
I
I
know.
I
Um
She doesn't think she's God. She is God. God
She
damn
but
it.
knows she's God.
everyone
why
is God.
well hold on. Let's
We're
remove
not
all
like
this. Why would
God.
you want to be like God? Why do you want to be God?
Well, we're in his image, right?
The image is not
Why
Being in
would
his
you
image
not?
and being
Why
God
would
are
you
two different
not?
things.
Why would you not?
because we're not supposed to be. We can't.
We
Have you ever
can't
seen
lay
any
down.
show? Like, if you want to
So
talk about
you're
fictional
telling
shows,
me
haven't you watched
if
shows where the people try to be a god, a human turns to a god? It
isn't
always
this
ends
the
No.
badly.
oh my
Like
God,
like
isn't this
like listen.
So we gotta talk about TV shows.
Have you
Think
guys
about
seen
this
Lucifer? It's
idea.
a pretty
Like
good
not
show.
TV shows. Think about this idea. Like if you could be like God as a human, you're not God. You're not a God. You're just a creation of God. You're a human on earth.
they said you were
Do
human?
you huh?
They said you were human.
If you had all of God's knowledge, how could you even be human? Like your head would explode. Like
Would
it's
it?
too much.
Listen to me. We there's a past, there's a present, and a future. You got to be where your feet are. If everyone in the whole world is the body of Christ, if we're all one body, if we're all one body, then everyone on earth knows something, and all added up, it's everything that everybody knows. We are all God as a collective.
I don't get why you want to be him. Why can't you just be human?
Because that's not what our design is.
Says
That's
who?
not,
You?
isn't your whole religion based on laying down your life and being reborn and and having a new identity? You have to
As
realize you're
as
believing a
as a
lie.
as a human, not as God. Like
No,
you
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 lay
you are
down
not.
the lie.
You were born as a human. You're a human. I know you want to be God, but like, why?
I mean, I didn't want this. This is just what it is. I would rather, like, I've always wanted to die more than anything in this whole world. I've always wanted to be in pitch black dark with no thoughts, nobody around me forever, forever and ever and ever. And I really would always escape to that place sometimes when I got super
Well,
sad.
that's not true. Because
But
I love you, and we all
I
love you, and
know.
we're glad you're here.
Hold
So
on.
you
There's
know
two
that's not
sides to
true.
this coin.
Don't
There's two
feed into
sides to
those
this coin.
demonic thoughts. Those are
Let me
evil.
finish. I
Those are
feel like
things trying to convince you
when I
that.
finish,
Yeah, let her finish.
I feel like
All thoughts are evil.
I feel like that's why this was put on me because I have those feelings. I'm the last person in the whole world that would ever want to live forever. So I feel like God thinks he's a funny man, and it's not funny. It's not funny at all. But I've also my greatest of joy has always been, and not despair, has always been wanting to be in the throne room with God, dancing before him, just sitting in his lap, listening to his heartbeat, just kissing his feet. Yes, kissing his feet for all eternity. That's what I've always wanted. But maybe some people are there, maybe some angels are there, but I'm always in the throne room until a point where God was like, he loves me more than anything. He understands, but
Would you ever be
he
left?
wants me to see the rest of heaven.
Would you ever be less?
What do you mean less than?
Would you ever be less than God?
No, and I never would be more than God either.
Nothing? Play with my hypothetical. Sorry, but like,
Play with
would
me
there
in the
ever be
space.
anything in your life to like make you want to be less than God? No?
I don't think God would want me to listen to that. I don't think he would.
I know,
I think he would
but I'm
have
talking
hurt
about
his
like a
feelings.
crazy world. Like, think about a crazy world where God actually wanted you not to be God and just a human so he could like love you the proper way. Like, or
How
sorry,
could you love me the proper way if
yeah,
you are
that's
trying
my
to?
fault. I was adding too much on it. Forget that. Cross that out. But I'm saying, if God actually, I know what you believe of God and what you're saying is true, but just joke with me, like play with me for this second. If God wanted you to be less than Him, God, like a lesser being, a creature, like a human or whatever, would you do it for Him?
That would not be God. That would be the enemy.
I know, but I'm saying, just what if it was Him?
It's not him though, bro.
I know. You're speaking of your Him, but I'm saying, what if it wasn't Him? You still wouldn't?
Let's put this in realistic terms and not a fairy tale terms. Lucifer wanted to rule over us.
No, I
That was
wasn't
the
asking
first
that.
sin in the garden.
I was asking you to play with my hypothetical,
Play in the
Listen,
my
yes,
space
fairy
with
I
him.
tale.
will. Yes,
Huh?
always God's will be done. Always God's will be done. But and we're all
Yeah,
God. And if I had to live in hell where there were rulers over me for all eternity, that's just what I would have to do because everyone is
yeah,
God, and you would have to respect the fact that everyone is God. But I
yeah.
do not live in that
You're doing
reality.
you're doing what God wants, right? I believe that. That you're doing what you believe God wants.
Right, right.
So I know this is not your God. This is made up. I don't want to upset your God or anything, but like, if your God wanted you to be less than God, would you do that for Him?
Yes, I would do anything. God's will be
Okay,
done, but
thank
that's
you.
not
What would be
realistically
the thing?
speaking.
What would be the thing? What would He have to do to make you believe that?
You sound like Satan trying to tempt Jesus. I will give
I'm
you all the
sorry.
riches
I'm not
and all
trying.
the glory
I
if you
love
just
you,
serve
Marilyn.
me.
I'm
You
not,
just serve
even if it
me.
seems like I'm coming from an evil place, I'm just trying to understand how you think. What would
Satan
it
is the
be?
ruler of this realm. Satan is the
Yes.
ruler of the realm. He rules over everything. Children are in high places right now of power that shouldn't be. But God will restore the judges, as in the days of old, and we will be called a city of
I know,
righteousness. City of
but I asked you, what would it take from God, um, if He told you to not be God? What would make you believe that? Is all I'm asking. What would make you believe that?
I don't think anything could make
Nothing?
me believe that. That God wants
It's
to
okay.
rule over
That's
me.
a fair answer. If nothing is your answer, that's fair. I'm just asking you. I'm trying to figure it out.
It's not fair.
Why it's
And
not
God is
fair, Marilyn?
God is fair. Ask God. He was mad at Lucifer
I'm not
and
asking
the
God. I'm
angels.
asking you. I'm asking you. I was just asking if there's ever a thing for you that if God were to tell you, hey,
I
don't
don't
be
think
God,
God's fair.
be a human, like what would that thing be? And you,
You are
uh,
like the angels who got kicked out of heaven because they wanted to rule over man, even though God said
Technically,
that
Cecil,
man would
you are
rule over
asking
man.
God because she's God.
Yeah,
So
get it right, Cecil.
you can, yeah, that's fair. Correct me if I'm wrong, Marilyn.
You are.
Hold on. Oh my God, you guys are the worst. Correct me if I'm wrong, Marilyn, please. But if God came to you Himself, or even if He sent an angel and an angel was speaking to you and said, Marilyn, don't be God, be a human, you would still deny this because it would be against your belief.
It would be witchcraft because
Okay, fair
that
enough.
angel is
At least,
God.
your thought process makes sense. I was just trying to understand.
That angel is God, and he's being a middleman. God is God and I am God. So for three
You heard
gods in
it.
one
If
room,
God
have all
came to you yourself, or if an
the
angel
control,
came to you to heal you, to tell you, you would
heal
ignore
me.
it and
Oh
say
my
no.
God. Jesus already died to heal us from all transgressions and iniquity. I should not be controlled or manipulated by anyone or anything at this point because of Jesus. I
Are
can
you
at least
hurt?
hide
Marilyn,
behind
are
him
you hurt?
in this.
Are you
Huh?
hurt? Are you hurt? Does
No,
anything
I'm not hurt.
I hurt? There's things from my past that hurt me.
Yeah, but it's just believing a lie. When she's crying, she's lying.
If you could be healed from it, why would you deny that? If an angel came to you and said, "Hey, I want to heal you of this," why would you say, "No, I want to keep the burden. It's not your problem." No, 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 we're supposed to keep this. Like,
I'd be like, it's
Because
probably
God,
some sort of phone scam.
because God is supposed, Jesus said, pray on earth as it is in heaven. If I'm in heaven, I don't need healing. If someone comes to me and offers me healing in heaven, I will wonder what if they are sick. And that's what's because it's coming through their mind and their thought process and whatever that's going on in their head, not my head. And they're coming to me with that. There's obviously some imbalance in what they're projecting,
Clearly.
clearly.
you, from the way you're speaking and what you're saying, it sounds like like I'm hearing something through it.
Amazing.
No, this is neutral, no emotions attached to it whatsoever.
I'm just gonna blame OxyCat for this.
No,
Oh my
it's
God,
not
I'm
allowed
sorry.
on this channel.
I didn't mean to throw an insult. You can yell at me after that. I was like,
Don't feel bad. I get it.
I do. Oh.
Hold on.
I just don't understand why you don't feel worthy enough. Why you let the enemy
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's a valid question.
speak thoughts into your mind and whisper things to make you not feel like a friend of God, but rather you have to earn something. When Jesus died, the blameless
No,
Jesus, like what was
because my
I've got a real question.
because my
I got a real
iniquity,
No, Jesus
my
died for your
faults, my
iniquity.
sin. You know.
What would be no, they're turning Christians into rabbis, is what is happening here. What would be the point
Oh,
of
I hate. I
Jesus?
agree with her so much.
What would be the point of Jesus being blameless? I can understand Jesus dying for our sin and taking on our iniquity, but what would be the point of him being blameless if
It sounds
if
selfish.
it wasn't the sacrifice? If
Like,
it wasn't the sacrifice.
I mean,
Hate
the
it.
only reason I still feel guilty is because I still sin and I'm wrong. Like I still make
Listen to
mistakes.
me. What would be the point of Jesus being blameless and sinless? Why couldn't he just be a sinner like everyone else? He became sin. Why couldn't he just be a sinner
To
like everyone else
push
and
people to
die
be
for us?
better.
Because then
Huh?
he wouldn't be any different from anybody else.
No, to push people to be better.
No, bro. It was well, yes, in a sense, but it's not
Okay,
witchcraft
thank
added
you.
between. Not
I'm glad
witch.
you said. I'm glad you said
Cecil,
no,
could
bro,
you
but then
fucking
you're
let her
like,
talk?
yes.
Jesus.
I was like, no, I was just responding to what she was saying.
No, you were talking over her before she could say anything.
So it.
Yeah. Guys, can we
I don't
just
understand why I said it.
take
I lost my
to
train of
enjoy the
thought,
view
but it's
on my camera?
What? Change
it's
the point of
basically
view?
like, why do you have to be sinless?
It's
Why do
beautiful
you?
out here.
What was so
Oh,
important in him being sinless? If our debt was not paid in full, if that burnt sacrifice, if that offering was not payment enough to where now sin is dead and it's been paid for, we're all been bought with blood. Tell
yeah.
me, so sin is
I think it's
not
bad theology. I think it's a bad way to look at life. If you
right.
think like if you think Christ died for you, so you got a golden ticket and you can sin, like, what was the whole point of him dying?
Ooh,
You're
that
just
is
still
Right.
sinning.
nice.
Look
The
at
point
it
of
like
him
this.
dying was so you don't sin.
Look at it like this. Sin is not an infraction that required retribution. It was a disease
Sin is a
that
whole infraction that require retribution.
Then
The
why
that
did he...
retribution was Jesus
Wait,
Christ.
wait,
Can
why
I
would
finish?
God make us
Yeah,
have
sorry. I don't mean to be interrupting you.
inherently have something that needed retribution?
Listen, sin is not an infraction that required retribution. It was a disease that required healing. It's just a disease that requires healing. You know, it's not you. You are not the
I'm not
sin.
healed. I'm not
You are
healed of my
not this
sin.
disease.
I'm still a
You
sinner.
you are the perfect design. You are precious to God with your spirit and your body. He
No,
did
I'm
not mess
fallen.
up. He
I'm
did
a
not mess
fallen
up.
person.
Bro, what was the point of Jesus being sinless if you are a fallen person? You are not fallen. You're not fallen. You're never left the spot. You just, now that you know that you're God, go be perfect as your Father in heaven is perfect.
I can't be God. I'm not that perfect. I can never be God.
That is sinning in itself.
I don't think we're supposed to be God.
Why? Give me the perversion in it.
Why are we not supposed to be God?
Yeah.
I guess because his love. That's the main reason I believe. Because God's love.
Wow.
Huh?
Who's this? Who this?
You know, people use the scripture to determine what love is. Jesus, he used love to to determine what scripture meant.
Oh, K2, I'm loving these visuals. By the way, I'm just watching your shit, and it looked like such a beautiful day. I'm loving what you're showing.
I can't see. I'm not in chat. I'm
He's just showing the sun shining. It's a great shot, and the road rolling every now and then. I'm like, hell yeah!
Yeah.
Like in my head, I'm like, K2, keep on trucking. Like it's perfect there.
I'm gonna tinkle real quick. Talk amongst yourselves.
Oh, thank God. I was worried she was gonna keep us on mic and we're gonna hear the tinkling. Um, it's like the whole argument of why people are upset about God is why I was saying why he loves us. Like, he loves us because we're gonna do
Thank you,
bad.
Sammy.
Huh?
Oh,
Oh.
he said hit the like button. I love you, Sammy. Thank you.
Oh, Sammy's gone.
Well, he's gone, but yeah, I love him.
I wish he added more. Oh.
He was sick though. He's our third brother.
God loves us because of who we are, not because of what we do or what we've done. If grace required cooperation, it's no longer grace.
Yeah, that's fair. Grace
This is
doesn't
why I wanted.
require obligation.
It's weird because you believe in God and Sailor doesn't believe in God, but you
I
agree
don't.
with Sailor on a lot of things.
Well, like God might exist. I don't know.
You're God. Look in the mirror. That's you, bro.
Yeah, I'm more humble than that.
See, you know what? That's what it is with Christians and atheists. They do have an idol. Their God is their God because they really are so precious. Oh, I see it now. Heck yeah, K2.
Yeah, it's I love wherever K2's at. It's
Yeah.
cool.
I'm
Where
in
was I?
Iowa.
Oh, really? I would not have guessed. I would have guessed
Yeah,
somewhere further south. Iowa.
yeah, I saw
Okay.
your
No.
Abe's thing.
Iowa, no Iowa.
But
Oh wait, I'm
where
sorry.
was
Not
I?
I'm in Wyoming. My
Oh,
brain's freaking out.
you don't know
Wyoming.
Same difference.
Yeah, same difference.
No.
You don't know.
Like, how could God love you if he made you God? Like, he loves you because he made
Okay.
you human.
I think the disease lies in people are so darn, they're the image of God. So they're so precious and they're so innocent and they're so just beyond measurably unconditional loving that they do not want to feel worthy enough to be, to, to feel that good, to take on that amount of, they don't want to believe it themselves that
I
they are
agree.
that, they
We're
are
not
that
worthy.
great, they are that, like they're so humble that they want to out humble God.
You think we're worthy because we're lied to? Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying we're worthy because we're lied to. I'm saying we're worthy because of who we are,
No,
who
no,
we
no.
are.
I wasn't saying that we're worthy because we're lied to. I'm saying, do you think we're worthy, but we've been lied to that we're not?
Yes, we're always being gaslit to gaslight ourselves
What
to
about
just
I'll take it
yes.
from the beginning. Like Adam and Eve and the fruit. You think that's all a lie to trick us?
I mean, it could have been as innocent as Adam and Eve were just they were thinking it was bad. I don't know. Maybe they felt bad for eating the
Right? There's
fruit because
probably a story. Who knows? It's been
they were
handed down a
killing
lot
the
of
fruit.
times.
Wait,
If
so
you're eating an apple, you're killing that. You are
It was never
killing
said an
it and
apple.
eating
It
it. It's
was
like it's
just
almost
called a
like
fruit.
eating
It
an
was
just
never
fruit.
called
animal
an
to
apple.
innocent people
yeah,
It
it's
was
been
never an apple.
translated a bunch of times. We don't know what fruit it is.
because it was life. It was life, and you're eating it.
So
So
my question
you're
is, why did God even make the forbidden fruit?
Because
why
he
did we
loves
even start
us.
eating stuff? Why did we
So
even start
Why do you even
eating?
make us?
wait,
Yeah.
so he
I
made
think
he made a test for us because he loves us?
No, 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 no. Uh, Imagine this, Sailor. What if he made you even know you're gonna do what's wrong, and he
Yeah.
just let you do it because he loves you anyways?
Okay.
He's like, I made them and I want them to be good, but they're gonna do wrong.
So then how could he possibly send anybody to hell if he knew we were flawed?
no one will go to hell. You've got to forgive, or you will not be forgiven.
But people
That
do
means,
go to hell.
but
Does God
no,
send people
well,
to hell? I thought demons and the devil like trick us and separate us from reaching heaven.
No.
hell is here. Hell is here. We are in hell. We are in heaven, and we are in
On earth?
purgatory right
Doesn't
now.
Saint
You think
Peter
hell's
the
on
Yes,
earth?
Gates,
right
Saint
now.
Peter the Gates, the pearly gates,
No.
judges you?
I mean,
Yes.
this is good. Like, I like all you guys. I love all you guys. Like, this is not bad. Like, how is this hell?
Because hell is in your mind, and a lot of people are there, and they're suffering
I don't think
mentally.
suffering is bad. Suffering is not bad.
It is for the people that are suffering.
That's a child of the devil would say something like that.
No, I can ask you questions and you would agree with me.
To say suffering is good,
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
suffering is
crazy.
good. I'm
What the
it's
sorry to
not.
fuck?
admit that.
It's
Are
not
you
good.
sorry? You don't sound sorry at all.
What about childbirth? Is childbirth bad?
Okay, but
Why
that
would it
doesn't
be
have to
bad? It's
be in.
creating
It's not
life.
inherently suffering. You can
Does the
separate
woman
those two things.
suffer during childbirth?
How does that make it good?
That's
A lot of
literally
people,
creation.
no,
Child,
bro, I've heard women have had orgasms giving birth.
Great.
you
I'm glad.
basically
I'm
black it
glad
out.
some. I'm glad you're anecdotal. Some women had orgasms, but I'm
Say what?
saying if
Well,
if
what's
a
your
majority of women
Giving
suffer,
birth, and they weren't
isn't
scared.
suffering a
wait?
good thing?
Have you
They
have you
weren't
If
given
in
birth,
fear.
Cecil?
They weren't in fear. They weren't
yes, I
scared.
was birthed. I came out of my mother.
Okay, but you haven't
I've
given
She
given
birth, so
suffered for me.
anything you know is anecdotal,
I have
as
given
you
birth,
said.
and I was in labor for 3 days, and he was 10 pounds 2 ounces, 24 inches long. He was 2 feet long when he was born. I could
Okay.
not imagine anything coming out of there. So no, I couldn't do it. They had to cut me open, take him out of there. I couldn't do it. I
And you
couldn't
suffered.
imagine doing it.
That's still
But
suffering. You
How does
suffered,
that
right?
make it good, though?
it's
That
not
doesn't
that
make it
it's
Because a
good.
good.
child was
It's
born,
that
Sailor,
I
you
was
idiot.
scared. I didn't relax enough. I didn't let go and let God. I was
Was it
scared.
worth it?
I
Was
didn't
it
have
worth
enough
it?
gods around me.
Okay, dude,
Was
just
it worth
because
it?
this
Yes,
one
it was worth
example
it.
ends in something good
Yeah.
doesn't make suffering good.
Okay, Sailor, shut up. Let me ask you another question. Then. Now this is for Sailor. Sailor. Sailor.
You said shut up!
Oh no, sorry.
Dumbass. Just fucking say what you
Hey,
wanted to say.
when you're working out, when you're moving weights around, does your body hurt after?
Yeah, you get
Yeah.
sore?
Are you
How's
are you
that good?
suffering from being sore? Oh, is it good for you?
Bro, you could
Based
fucking get stronger without
pregnant.
suffering. That doesn't make it inherently good. Like, God didn't need you to be sore when you worked out. How does that make it, like, just inherently good?
You guys are speaking within a system, rats in a cage who are using that side of the gym, that side of the corner of the cage to work out. If everything was free and we were all gods and the most important, and there was just abundance and as much land as they say there isn't, and a total abundance of everything, we would be out playing, just running, going to visit every parts of the world. We would be in shape, we would be healthy, we would not be suffering working out when we
Because
found the
we're in a
time.
system, though, right? So you agree we are in a system?
Of course, we're in a
Man.
highly provisional, culturally and linguistically
No, we're in
sanctioned
God's system. This
hallucination.
is God's
God
system. This is how He
system. God
created it.
damn
We're
it.
in it.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Listen,
God, why would God make capitalism?
there is 1% of people, the
Humans
elites who run everything in this part of what we know, and they hoard and waste 99% of the goods and resources,
has nothing to
destroy,
do with what I said.
destroy import and export system, and tell us the 1% to or the 99%. We're not the 1%, they are. They tell us the 99% to split the 1% of goods and resources left over. So there is an imbalance of ignorant children in charge that that tell us we're worthless and want to keep all the power, because power is money to them. Power is currency. We money will is ours for some reason. We're stuck in this hallucination. But if those people knew what they were doing, if they understood, they think they're doing good and helping
They do.
society
No, they don't care.
with having the hierarchy, and running it this way. They think they're
They
doing
think
good
they're
when
God,
they're
Marilyn.
really,
They
when
think
they're
they're God,
real,
and they're trying
but
to
they don't
control us
realize we
as
are all
gods.
God and capable of just as much as they are. They don't give us enough worth or time
Yeah,
of
but they
day.
don't think you're God. They think they are just God, and they're in control. They're
It's
trying to make
ignorant.
themselves the only gods.
It's ignorant. That turns, and it's from insecurities, guilt, shame, sadness. It's from a lot of things that is within them. The sickness, the disease of sin. It's a disease that can be cured. It can be cured, and we'd have a totally different mindset and thinking of the way things run and everything on every level.
So you want it cured? Oh, I know you do. I know.
Hmm?
You want it cured, right? You want us to be gods. You want everyone as God, right?
Yeah, I want everything as God's. I don't think anything necessarily has to change other than people's minds about it. You've got to know that we are all God, and you cannot control and manipulate someone else to do whatever you got going on.
Is it the human experience? Is that what you're upset about? The human experience?
I'm upset that the wrong people are in charge, the wrong judges, unfair, imbalanced, people
We
that
all are.
serve a death cult,
I
and
agree.
prepare
We
to
all
die.
are upset about that.
If we knew we all live forever, people would not have the audacity to live in shackles or shackle other people, because they'd be like, oh shit, I gotta live with this motherfucker forever. So I can't,
Well,
I
a lot
can't,
of people think everything's pointless. They
I
think there's
can't
no point.
kill them.
Oh,
I
me.
can't get rid of them or kill them.
Hey,
Like
Cecil.
Sailor, my friend over here, he thinks everything's pointless. He thinks there's no point to anything.
I mean, the
Well,
point is
that's the whole
just
book
for
of
human beings to
Ecclesiastes.
fucking reproduce. Or
A
just
book of theology?
animals.
How do we
The
help him?
whole,
Hey, I
the
have a
I want to
question,
whole.
help
Cecil.
you, Marilyn. I want to
Tell
help
him,
Sailor.
Cecil.
tell him to read the
Help me
whole
help
book.
So what do you mean tell
Tell him,
him? I'm listen, Marilyn.
Rizzo.
I can hear you.
Tell him to read the whole book of Ecclesiastes.
He's not going to read a book.
Listen, everything is meaningless.
Marilyn.
Everything is meaningless. The whole book is about everything being completely meaningless other than God,
Oh,
which
it's
is what
Nietzsche. Marilyn, you keep saying tell him. It's literally me. You're talking
I
about.
read Ecclesiastes.
Yeah,
Read
okay.
Ecclesiastes. I don't know. Y'all trip me out.
Yeah,
Y'all
you're
want
okay.
y'all want to put all your eggs in one basket, and then when you get all those eggs in the basket, now you've ruined the
And then I
whole
go, I
thing
fucking
because
hate
it's an
chickens.
imbalance.
Get all my eggs
You
together, and
want to
I'm like, I
you
hate
want to
chickens.
idolize something so bad. You want to be an idolater so bad. You want to give something more power and authority over God's promises and what he says about us and what he calls us. He calls us princes and princesses. We are heirs to his throne. We
Why do you
are
care
in
about my
charge.
eggs?
We are in
I'm
charge
putting
of
my
the
eggs
whole state.
when I'm putting my eggs in my basket, and I'm telling you, Marilyn, to put your eggs in the basket too. It's like, why are you getting mad
Okay.
at me?
Well, okay, and this is what I'm envisioning. I'm envisioning sitting on a giant hay pile of eggs. It's just the most biggest eggs that you've ever seen. You and me are both sitting on top, and you have this basket, and you're like, Marilyn, put some eggs in this basket. Why aren't you putting eggs in this basket? And I'm like, there's eggs fucking everywhere. One, all of these eggs won't fit in this basket. Two, what do you need the eggs for? Get your own eggs and go cook a fucking omelet. Why do I need to put eggs in this basket? Look, do you see all these fucking eggs?
Oh, both of us, back and forth, literally.
Cecil, this shit is fucked up.
So there's that.
I hope Emmett don't hear this, cause he'll never let me fucking live down. Like, I was upset. I was
You
arguing
think
psychedelics
anybody
with him.
watches my streams after they're done? No, nobody even watches the streams before they're
Too
done.
many people see too much shit, cause like people recognize me and bring up stuff, and I'm like, oh my god, you saw that?
But
Oh
don't worry,
man,
this is a pretty safe place.
sweet.
Not a lot of people are watching.
You need to share it in like Abe's channel and share it in other Discord so
Ye-
people come in.
Yeah, I don't want to be like, I don't know. I feel like I'm trying to ape their stuff when I do that, and
I meant to do it, but I thought I was gonna get kicked out of here, but now I'm totally doing it because I figured out how. Yeah, he's even got a thing for self promo.
oh yeah, I actually am not in his Discord.
Well, I've just put you. Oh no, you're in there already.
Am I? Oh,
Oh,
I'm so
Gorilla
stupid.
already put you in there.
Well, that was very
Whoops.
nice of Gorilla.
I
I
guess
got
I
some
can
shooters
remove
up
it.
there, I guess.
See, I already put you in there. Gorilla's awesome. But yeah, so
Damn, thanks, Gorilla.
I just think the way to rightly divide truth is looking at it as even Lucifer will return as the prodigal son if he constantly feels like his brothers and sisters are barraging him and saying he's worthless and not worth a heck. He cannot. He's going to be mad. He's going to be angry. He's going to be upset. So if you heal that, it's
Oh God,
easier.
I'm gonna be
It's
upset.
easier. Lucifer. I'm talking about the enemy.
Oh, yeah, but who cares about Lucifer?
See,
Oh, hey,
see,
Cat.
and then he's gonna fight you back, saying, "Well, who cares about you?" And now I'm gonna fight fire with fire. It's like you cast the first stone at him. He's not doing nothing to him. You're thinking about him. He lives rent free in your head. You're manifesting um thoughts in your head of fear about him, and then he's going to react. Like you've got to feed him with love and understanding and be like, you're going to be okay. You are worth, he
Really?
was the most beautiful angel in heaven. He was in charge of the
Yeah, he
music.
was the top of the line. He went astray.
Listen, he's just a
You said
brother.
give Lucifer love. I've never heard that.
Listen, he's
I
just
like it, but I hate that I like it. It's like I'm sorry, Marilyn. I don't like. Please don't lose your train of thought. Like keep it. I like what you're saying, but like you know how when you tell me you're like, oh, it sounds like demons are speaking through you. It's like when you're
okay.
speaking to me, sometimes it sounds like demons are speaking through you. So it's like, how do we know who's right?
Well, if you're thinking demons, then they're coming from your heart. They're coming from you. What's in your heart? From you. It's whoever's speaking it. If it sounds like you belong to your father, the devil, then you do. I am telling you that God is the most powerful, that all enemies of the Lord melt like wax before the fire in his presence. All enemies of the Lord melt like wax in his presence. But the man, God's prized portion, remains. We are his prized portion. We are a perfect design. He didn't make a mistake with us. We were known before the world began. We are a perfect design, spirit and body. It's
That is.
so so you know, you
Debatable.
you've just got to know who you're talking to, but you got to consider the devil just as much God and equal as God, and hear them both on the same frequency. If the devil's talking to you, hear him as if God was speaking to you, and if and then he will disappear, because you're not trying to do evil. I'm not talking about going out and doing evil. I'm talking about when you're being attacked and know you're of God, and don't think you're of the devil. Then when you're being attacked, you've got to say, okay, the devil's talking to me and God's talking to me. But
How
I've
do you
got to
know?
remember they're both God,
How do you
because
know?
the devil is in charge of this realm. He's a
How do
ruler
you
of this
know?
realm,
Is it
and
just
God is
internal?
real.
Is it just your interpretation? How do you know?
How do I know what?
Like what's of the devil and what's God? Like how do you not like how do you know which one is the devil and which one's the God?
Because the devil is going to make you feel less than. He's going to make you feel inferior to. He's going to have characteristics that are going to try to control or manipulate you in some way, and that's not foundational truth. If you are being swayed when you are
Where are
perfection
you
in
getting that
itself,
from though? It's internal? You're
because
pulling it
we
from inside?
we draw from the well that never runs dry. We are worth. We are
So your
purpose. We
feelings,
are
you're
purpose.
pulling it inside. You're pulling it internal. It's
But we are no, we pour out and overfill cups. We're not taking in things that are evil or wicked. Like, it's not what goes in your body that's unclean, it's what comes out of it. It's what's in your heart. And if your heart is for everyone, if your heart is that God is a God of restoration, not retribution, and every mother, father, son, daughter that has ever existed will be restored, and
That's your face. Ugly. Hey, Kat. Happy anniversary to your parents. That's amazing. Sorry, it's Fucking duke it out. Wait, can still? No, I know what I can see it working in the like working on the thing. It should be working by now. Say something. Okay, weird.
He's not dead in your eyes. You want to make him live. You want to put Jesus on a cross in the most martyred
He's
way
not
and say,
dead.
hey, look what's been done. Look what's been done to Jesus. It's like,
I mean,
yo,
Yeah, that should do
between
it.
like the spiritual, there is
Inward,
no
I think you're
dead.
right
Like
about the
I think,
monitor only.
huh?
Talking to chat.
Taylor, get your shit the fucking together, bro.
Dude.
You suck.
I'll beat you up, bitch. Next time you come down to Fort Lauderdale, fuck you up. Anyways, it's back. I fixed it. It was monitor only. Inward was right.
I can't believe my other show didn't come on today. That's crazy.
Don't worry,
So
chat. You didn't miss anything.
what don't you get? Like, what are you still caught up on? What is, like, what is the issue with the idols? Why don't you think that you've turned God into an idol, which is the most disgraceful, weird,
You're
creepy,
saying
embarrassing thing you could
you're saying
possibly
that's what
do.
like I do or like my religion, orthodoxy, we do.
Yes, how can you put the most precious, innocent, good, all loving, wonderful, perfect, never did nothing wrong to nobody. How can you set them on a
We don't
pedestal?
idolize.
How
There's no ideolatry. There's symbolism.
he didn't do nothing to you to deserve that.
There's no ideolatry because yes, you're right. God did say this, like, do not idolize. But there is symbolism. There's symbol.
But if Christ lives in everyone, then you are literally neglecting a piece of every person that has ever lived by putting all your eggs in God's basket and saying, I'm giving all the glory to God. I'm giving all the glory to Jesus. If Jesus lives in every person that has ever lived because God knit us all in our mother's womb,
Who? You talking about me?
you are denying a piece of every part. You are denying a piece of God in every single person
How?
because
Wow.
because you are taking all their power away from them, that with that God that is in them, that there's God, like God, you're
Where did
taking
you
your
get where'd you get all this knowledge from?
I I don't know, probably hit my head or something.
Made it up.
No, I had some shit happen to me in 2017 that just broke my
It's
brain,
okay.
and
Listen, I know, I
you
get it.
shouldn't have
You can only
recovered.
believe it.
It shouldn't have recovered. That's a long story, but yeah,
I
it
never
comes.
thought. I always waited to have a deep conversation with you, Marilyn. I just never thought I'd get to see the day. I was like, oh great, everyone wants to talk to her now. She's a big celeb, so famous. I was like, I just wanted to pick her brain.
See, this is why we had to make our own channel, Cecil.
Sweet. I like these little channels. I
Thank
do
you.
because I
Very
can't
little.
imagine me making a channel. I just don't like people like, I don't know, following me. I don't want to feel like a guru. I want to just pour in people and edify them where I can help them where they're not seeing clearly, just like, hey, oh, you're just
Have you
it's just
helped
a little
anyone?
foggy here. This might clear it up.
Well, she's helping me right
Because
now.
we have gate I'm not a gatekeeper. I'm not the mom that's going to have the best secret kept recipe on the block and
I
hold
don't
it
know if you're
until
helping
I
anyone,
die.
Marilyn.
Hold it till I die and not give it away to where the whole world gets to enjoy it forever. I'm not going to do that. That's crazy.
Like I could even thank Sailor for bringing me closer to Christ. But like, have you helped anyone? Has anyone told you helped them closer to God?
I mean, I guess I've had atheists tell me that I've helped them and that
Oh, that's good.
somebody said he was going to die, kill himself, and I really, really tremendously don't know what I did for him. I've gotten that
Oh,
before,
that's
but not,
cool.
it doesn't really happen. Usually everyone is triggered, but he was a
Yeah, you
Christian
trigger the
before,
fuck out of me. I
a
try to be
devout.
cool because it's against my religion, but like, yeah, you be triggering the fuck out of me all the time.
Ooh.
Atheists hate me. Oh my God. They banned me from all those
I don't
channels.
hate you. Oh,
But the
you know they
Christians,
love you.
the
They
Christians and the
oh really?
atheists,
Would they fuck with you if they hate you? They love you, but it's like a fatherly love. It's like
Father.
if I
the,
really didn't care about you, someone I don't like, I don't interact with them at all.
a fatherly love would be a godly love. And I don't belong to my father, the devil. So a fatherly love would not be tormenting. Do you understand that?
No.
No one torments you.
I get tormented.
You torment
Tormented.
yourself. From the way you
I
talk, it
go,
sounds like you torment yourself.
I go into chats and I will just be vibing and people will want to
You're not
ask me, but
vibing. You say
people will
stuff
want
against our religion. Marilyn, how are
people,
people
no,
not going to get
Oh
mad
my
at you when you're
god.
saying
I
stuff against our
promise you,
religion?
Because fucking some
99%
people
of
know
the
how to
time,
relax.
I'm just saying my opinion, and everyone is just saying their
I
opinion. I'm saying
know.
my opinion, and people get triggered, and then they start asking me a bunch of questions, and then I get in trouble for telling them how I feel about it. And it's
I know
like,
you believe in it and you mean good and you're trying to help, but you understand you're going to upset a lot of people because what you're saying is against our religion.
So
but
You're like
I'm
what? Who
not.
gives
blasphemy.
a fuck?
Well, blast for me, blast for you. I'm not superstitious. I'm not going to sit there and be scared and terrified of some sort of repercussions for disrespecting or not
No,
obeying. That is not God's
it's not
character.
that. But like, you understand if this is these people, I know you don't believe this, but these people, it's their faith and they believe it. And when you say it, it's against their faith. It's a sin not to speak up about it when people speak against
No,
their
it's
faith.
not.
Yes,
Where does it
Sailor.
say in the Bible that it's a sin to fucking open your
To,
fat
to
mouth?
to watch sin and not act upon it or do nothing is a sin in
No,
its
it's
own.
not. Show me that in the
Yes, it
Bible.
is.
Where does it say that?
You don't get it. They want to fight with me and call me every name in the book, but won't give me any resolutions or something a better moral ground sounding. They will just they will just curse me out and call me all sorts of names, and then I get kicked out for causing a ruckus when they are cussing me out. And I am like just coming back at them for how they're talking and treating me when if you're of
Yeah,
God, you should not be attacking someone. You should be being
It
Christ-like
does,
about
and I should be drawing on
I
layers, and
feel
I don't
bad
know
when you
what the
got
fuck
kicked
I
out of
did with the
Tony's because
layers.
like Tony is such a nice, funny guy, but he takes
it.
his faith serious.
Where do I go then? If everywhere I go, atheist channel, Christian channels, and I get banned and muted and people pay to kick me out of chat, where am I supposed to go to just say my opinion?
You know what? That reminds me. I was about to kick you.
To what?
Nothing. I'm fucking with you. I'm sorry.
I guess I gotta make my own channel, but then
No,
where
Marilyn, I'm
am
kidding.
I?
You have a safe space here. I hate to phrase it like that because I know that's whatever, but nobody's
Well,
gonna fuck
thank
with
you.
you here.
No,
I
I mean,
call in.
even if I
I
want to, I would never kick you.
Oh, shucks, you say that now until you get really big, and then you're like, Marilyn, all right, everyone's sick of you. I guess I'll take $1,000 to ban her for a day. Like,
Nah.
Oh, what's
no,
$1,000, Marilyn?
Bro,
Come
I
on.
don't think I'm gonna
Money is
fucking do
money.
that.
Like,
exactly.
I'm not gonna take money to kick people.
those
Jimbo,
people,
Jimbo, they were like, how much money will it take to get Marilyn
it's
banned?
their job.
He's like, I would charge you $1,000,
Literally
and
their
then I would
job.
feel bad.
He said he loved you and he felt bad about it, but it's his
Yeah,
job.
it's his job to mute me.
Yes, to take people's money.
Yeah, I guess so. Because money is our God now, even though
No,
the love of money is
I
the
never
root of
said
all
that.
evil. The
Oh,
love of
why you
money
gotta go
is
so
the root of
dark
all
with it?
evil.
Are you black pilled, Marilyn? Because you go a little black pilled sometimes.
Listen, okay, if you're walking with Christ, if you're walking with God,
Yeah, I'm
and
white
you're
pilled. You heard about
listen,
the
and
white
you're
pill? You know
listen to
about the
me,
white pill?
Kinga, listen. If you are walking with God and step by step, and you are supposed to love you're supposed to love everything in your life. If you're walking with God, you're supposed to love it all. You're in heaven, you love it all. If the love of money is the root of all evil, then you probably shouldn't have it in your life. If you cannot love it, if you're not supposed to, if you're walking with God and you're supposed to love everything in your life,
They probably want to kick you before that, and then when they give them
um,
incentive, it's like, okay, now I got an excuse.
because you don't know the order of things. They don't know what they serve the devil, and they don't know it, and they think they serve
Oh, listen,
God.
they have to take money. They have a family. They have children. They got a wife. They have to pay for their family.
Because they're cuck. They have gatekeepers and handlers that tell them what to do, and they have Stockholm syndrome, and they like it. They've been gaslit to like it.
Okay, but how are you upset at their handlers and their gatekeepers if they're living a happy life and living by God?
Because I'm under the same gatekeepers, and I don't want to be a part of it.
No,
I
you're
want to be
not.
naked.
You have
I
no
want to be
gatekeepers.
naked, living off, eating off trees.
You have no gatekeepers. You're God. There's no gatekeepers.
Everyone is God. I'm not above or below anyone. If other gods think that they can tell me what to do, then they're going to try.
So
But
why
if
aren't you in
they
heaven?
but because
Why
they don't
aren't
think
you why
I'm God.
why aren't you watching over me right now? If you're
We are
God.
all you're doing an imbalance again. You're doing it again. That is an imbalance. That is an imbalance. You're putting me over you. That is not right. It's not good. It's you got to take on some
Okay,
accountability. You
fair enough.
cannot
What the
do
fuck?
that
There's like
I
a
don't
to me.
this
bunch
is
of
where I
oh.
don't agree with you, but now I'm just trying to figure out, why do you think humans are gods?
Because
There
we
you
are
go.
the image of God. We have
Yeah, but
all his.
can you imagine the image of something is not the actual
Okay.
thing?
Okay, so what if you added the idle
My
word
highest finally figured
very?
it out.
What if you added the idle word very? What if you took the word very and you made it an idol and you put it in between there and you said
Yeah,
we are the
that's
very
the
image
image
of
of.
God.
That's not
What
the
if it,
actual
what if,
thing.
listen, what if it said you are the very image of God?
We don't do that. We don't practice ideology.
Oh, now very this idol gets more power and you've changed and now
No.
you put your
I'm literally arguing
exclamation
against this. I'm telling you there's no power ever to the idol. I'm
over
saying the
God's
image of things are
promises.
not the thing.
God, God of everything sent his blameless son, okay, the most precious prized
If
thing,
I
both
take a
God,
picture of you,
both the
it's
most
not you.
powerful.
Is the
Listen,
picture of you you, or is it an image of you?
listen to me. Listen to me. Okay. If God sent his blameless son, God, if he came and died for us, a sinner, the lowest of lows, what makes you think that God does not hold us higher than he deems himself, more worthy than he believes himself to be? Why
Because
would
there
you?
is
Why
no
would you
higher. How
die
could this is
for a
literally the
sin?
first sin? Marilyn, what you're speaking of is why Lucifer fell from the kingdom of heaven and he was cast as the devil.
The
Because
reason he was cast
he
as the
thought he could
devil,
be above God. He thought he could rule like God. That's
I
why
don't.
he was
I
the fallen
don't want
angel.
to be above God. We are God. I don't want to be above. How can you get any higher than God? I don't want to be above God.
Okay,
Lucifer
if God is
wanted
the
to.
highest, we are below God.
Lucifer wanted to rule over us, which is what you are speaking. We are below God, which is your perception of wanting to rule over something. In your perception, it is good for
Smoke.
one to be lower than the other. So in your mind, you're being the devil because you are wanting to rule over another. I am saying
Can,
nothing is higher than God. We are God. Nothing is higher.
can
Nothing
things
could ever be
can things
higher.
be equal? Can things be equal and
Equally
above
good,
at the same time? Can things be
equally
equal
above.
and above?
Yeah, equally above and equally good. Yes.
What? I'm sorry, you're distorting things. If you have two values, one is above the other, can the thing ever be the equal or I'm good.
Okay, let's put it this way. Say you've got 0 degrees, 0, 0. Here's the number 0.
Okay.
All the numbers above the number 0 are reality and truth and equality and where everything is equal because equal is God, equal is just and fair.
I can follow this.
Everything below the number 0 is inequality. It's putting those over these over those. It's creating you have to be disloyal to one to prove your loyalty to another. It is creating control and manipulation, which is the basic form of witchcraft. What you are speaking is actually witchcraft to say that it is okay for an entity to rule over another entity. That is what Lucifer wanted. What you are speaking is what
God
Lucifer
is not
wanted.
an entity. God is not an
He
entity.
is, but Satan is the
God is
ruler
not
of this
God is
realm,
not an
and he
entity.
rules
God is
over
existent.
people. This
Like God is
system
everything.
rules over people. The gatekeepers rule over people and handlers. But I'm not saying like we have it's like children have adults. You have us till a set time. We have trustees over us till we're at a set age.
Perfect
So when we're
example.
at a set age,
Children can't make decisions for themselves.
princes
Who
exactly, but
makes a decision for
exactly,
children?
exactly. But when princes and princesses become kings and queens, you have to take accountability for that transition, and you are not. You want to stay a child.
Okay. When does a prince become a king? When does a princess become a queen?
When you take on the power and authority that was innately given to you by God, you are the image of God. Jesus came. What did he come to do? What did Jesus come here to do?
Hold on, hold on. I don't want to go. I want to
Spit
contend with the
fucking
first thing.
game, dude.
No, this is the first thing. Jesus came to tell us that we are no longer
So
called
so so
slaves,
so
but friends.
when does God decide the prince is a king?
Jesus came and died for us. Jesus said he came to tell us Father's business. Now that we know Father's business, we are no longer which is he did not consider equality with God something to be used to his own advantage. Being Christ-like is putting others above yourselves and to others' interests above your
That's
own.
great. That's beautiful. That's a bunch of babble. Like that was beautiful. But like,
No, we are friends of God, not servants. He came to tell us
what did
Father's
I
business.
ask? Do you even remember what I asked you?
I
W-
don't.
When does God decide a prince is a king?
When
He
his
already
dad
did
does.
by sacrificing Jesus. He already did when he created us.
So what's the
Now
point? Why do we have princes and kings? What's the point if it's already pre-decided that you're a king before you're a prince? What's the point?
if you treated your kid like royalty and he was going to one day be a king, and
Bad king. Be a
and
bad
you
king, right?
knew you were not him because he was him, You are you. You would not try to get your kid to be you. You would try to get your kid to be him and like the stuff that he likes and be entertained by the things he's entertained by. You wouldn't want him to be entertained necessarily by all the things you want to be entertained
That's
by
not true.
just because that's the things you like. Of course he can
No,
share. Of course he
that's
can
not true at
share in
all.
that. Of course he can share in that with you, but he deserves to be his own person and make his own decisions
I
to
don't
where
care
you
about
don't have
that.
to make
I don't
every
want him my own
decision for him.
person. He's gonna be his own person absent of me. I want him
So if
like
you
me.
love
I want him to
carrots,
follow my example. I want him to
exactly.
do what I told him.
If you love carrots, if you love the rosary, and your kid don't like the carrots, or someone else don't like the rosary,
I would
I
tell
know
him to
one
love
might
it.
happen. But tell them to love it. What if they never loved it? Are you going to be pissed off your whole life and be like, "That's not my
Yeah,
son. He
I won't.
doesn't like
I might
carrots.
not show that
No,
and
he
put that
doesn't
on
like
him.
carrots, and
But
I
yeah,
love
of course I'm gonna
carrots
be
because I
upset. He's
want him
not
to
loving it.
be."
Yeah, why? That's lying to yourself if you're not upset that he doesn't. That you don't. That the thing you want him to like, he doesn't like. Of course you'd be upset about that.
Because you're a gatekeeper, you're a control freak. You've got some imbalance in
No,
your
this is
head. You
not a
think
control
something's
freak thing.
wrong.
This is
If
the
you
same
think
thing with
something is
God.
wrong, if you think
You
something's
don't think
wrong,
God
you've
wants us to
already
be perfect, but we're not
wrong.
perfect.
We are perfect. Why does the Bible say go and be
You're not
perfect as your
perfect.
father?
You are
Listen,
not
I'm taking
perfect.
2 lines from the Bible. Why does it say why does it say forgive or God won't forgive you? Why does it say, oh my God, I had 2 other ones, but like this is just too much. There's just too many examples of how you're wrong in this situation. There's just too many examples. My head is overflowing.
I'm sorry. I don't want to be upsetting you.
No, it's okay. I just wish I wish I could, I guess, do this a little bit clearer.
I do have this problem though. I do get this with all my friends. Like, don't think you're special. Like, we always get way deep in it, and they get mad at me. They're like, "Why you gotta get?" They don't never think I'm gonna get so deep in the conversation.
Honestly, I am high as hell.
That's no
I
fucking
am
excuse.
high as fuck,
Cool. I'm
bro.
gonna smoke
To
more
lose my
weed. Why
train,
don't you cry
no,
about it more?
to
Damn, hey,
lose my
good
train
call.
of
I'm gonna go
thought.
smoke weed since I'm not
Look,
really
I
participating in this at
just
all.
lost my train of thought. That's all.
I
Well,
need
you
some
know what
water.
my father told me? If you don't
What?
remember it,
Oh,
it
my
must have
shit
been a
fell
lie.
down.
Right.
Whatever.
But it wasn't. It's in the
I don't
Bible.
believe him. I don't believe that. He always used to say that. That'd make me upset. He's like, if you forgot what you were gonna say, it's probably a lie. I don't know why he said that. Where did that come from?
The devil.
Rude. Don't talk about my daddy like that.
Exactly. Exactly. But no, I don't want to rule over anyone. I don't want to follow anyone. I don't want to be followed. I want everyone to live forever and with their family, with every person that they've ever been tied to or bore from that has ever existed. I want everyone to know everyone that has ever existed and be tightly knit to that loving, grounding reality to where there's no way that sadness could seep in because sadness isn't in heaven and people think it's okay to be sad and and sad isn't an enemy, sadness isn't an
No, I
enemy.
agree.
People don't think sadness is an enemy. They want to
Well,
feed it and
I
they
think
want to
we're being
give it
lied to and tricked
life.
to. I think there's so much everyone's worried about the physical. They don't even understand the spiritual going on in front of us. And I think we are all being manipulated and lied to. I think they're like playing with us and fucking with us right now. We
But
don't
you
even
could say this.
understand it.
You could say the same thing about, oh, they're all
What?
spiritual, they're
Religion?
only spiritual, and they want to kill their body. They want to kill their flesh. They don't care if they die or perish. They just want to feed the spirit, the spirit, the spirit. It's the spirit that's the good one. It's the spirit that's, it's the same difference as
Well,
it's the imbalance.
this is the only reason I adhere to the church is because they're the only one that can give proper guidance. Like I don't
But
understand
they
all the
serve a death cult. Why would Jesus say you will never die, but have
um
everlasting life? That
well
is not,
Oh, what?
that is
Me,
it's
don't laugh
it's
I'm
me.
uh,
I'm not.
I'm just
Are you guys still debating?
sharing about myself or whatever.
Fuck,
Like
I got the wrong
because
headphones on.
I
Fucking
don't
again, dude.
know all
Every
that's
time.
going on in front of me, because I'm just a human and I can't see all the spiritual stuff going on in front of me. This is why I come to the church to help me sort out what is the proper spiritual and what is like fighting against me.
but you already know they're gaslighting you to make you
I
think you don't
I
know.
don't.
Why don't you think you know?
I don't. And the church only like
What
shows
don't
me.
you know? Tell me something on the spot that you don't know.
What? How could you
I know
say
that's such a
something you
hard
don't
question
know?
to
Yeah.
answer.
Tell
Like,
me something that
what do
you
I
don't
Because
not
know.
whatever
know?
you know, you know.
Okay, I don't know how fast my skin boils or the water boils out of my skin when I go out in space.
I don't know what that like. What does that have to do with the price of tea in China?
Oh, well, I don't
Thank
know.
you.
I was not. I like again. I just
Like,
left and
what do
came
you need
back.
to know that
No.
for? If you
You
needed to
said tell
know
me
that,
something I
like,
don't
what would you
know,
do
and
with
I
that
don't know
piece of
that.
information?
Yo, thank you, Marilyn.
Like, how would that piece of the puzzle fit in
Marilyn cooking sailor now.
Cooking
and
meat.
matter?
She said, "Tell me something I don't know." I didn't know that.
You just
Yeah, hey, you're right, Marilyn. This guy's on another planet.
oh
I
god,
know. If
wow.
I was again, then I would probably need to know how fast the water boils out of my skin.
I could tell
I
you
just
something, but
don't
he
know.
probably, huh? Yeah, go ahead.
Hmm?
Oh, that's so crazy, dude.
What were you gonna say? Finish what you were gonna
I
say.
just feel like if you knew you were God, you would not think half the thoughts that you think in the ways you think them. Like it would be a totally different outlook and perception
You're
of
not the
what is
first.
real.
I have other friends who like think they're God and they're trying to convince me.
But they still serve a death cult. I bet you $1 million. They still feel like the spirit is more important than the flesh, and that
No,
the
it's
flesh is
like
going to die, and their
I don't want to
spirit
give you
will
like
live
too
on
much
forever.
credit, but I'm glad like at least you're the closest to Christ I've ever seen out of the people who think they're God. Like all the people who I've met who are God, like they don't even believe in Christ.
Why wouldn't you? Wouldn't they think God was or Christ was God too?
They've all came to it by like different conclusions.
That makes no sense. If they're God, then how is
Yeah.
Christ not God too? If everyone is God and they're trying to get you to be God, why would they not think Christ was God too? That doesn't add up at all.
Oh, true. That actually doesn't make sense.
Hmm.
Absolutely not.
I guess they were more focused on the religion aspect.
Well, idolizing, turning
Inward.
Jesus into
Okay.
an idol rather than your brother, rather than your father,
Yeah.
brother, you know.
I know. It's like this is like slightly blasphemous from my church and everything, but like that is one of the things I question
The
like
worst.
of my church and faith. Is like we're supposed to worship God. And even I'm pretty sure Christ told us this. Christ said, "Don't worship me, worship my Father." But there's a majority of idolatry of Christ. It has to do with the sacrifices because God was Christ.
But
It's a theology thing, honestly.
wouldn't the Father be you? Wouldn't it be the person that who is like that tree over there? Like that is the Father tree. Like I don't know. How do you put this? Because I feel like Jesus was speaking about us when he said the Father, when he
No,
said I
I
am, when
hear
he
your
said,
questions. It's just I
you
don't have
know,
these answers. I can't answer that. Like, there's nothing.
when he
Why would I believe I was God? There's nothing that would like make me to believe I was God.
if everything is God or everything is
Right?
God's, and if
Yes.
he God made everything and everything
Leave
was
this alone.
God's, everything belonged to God, we belong to God, everything it ever made, everything you ever seen was God's,
Yeah.
then are you so blasphemous and so self-righteous and egotistical to say when it comes to you, when that comes to you and it gets to your feet and to your door,
Yeah, fair
that
enough.
God stops where you begin?
Well, could you be a part of something and not be leading it?
If you're a part of something, wouldn't that be opposite of leading? Wouldn't cooperation be a fallacy? Like,
No,
wouldn't
no, no. If you're a part of leading, it wouldn't make you the opposite. It would like make you
part of
subordinate,
something?
but that's not the proper word.
How
But
would
like,
you be subordinate if you're part of
I'm sorry,
something?
I know that was gonna upset you. No, like you
If
would be
you're
a part
all
of.
in a
Like,
group,
listen. Let me use this small example. Like your family, like your mother and your father, wherever they are at, even if they're not in your life, this and that, right? Um, they met each other and they created you. You're the byproduct of it. And their lead, you are like the follow of that. You are the example of that. You
okay,
are
but
that. You're correct. You are your mother and your father, but you are not your mother and father because you are the following of that, not the leading of that. The leading of is where you came from.
what if it comes a point where they're serving a death cult and I surpass them in knowledge and wisdom
It wouldn't
and
matter because
need to teach them and feed them things to where it would
that's
seem
not
like
even
they would
bad.
have to follow me and my guidance because they're confused and believing a lie and diseased from an imbalance in thinking. It's not who's following
I
who.
agree. I
It's
think the leading can be led wrong.
It's who is trying to intentionally throw off the equilibrium. If you are intentionally trying to control or manipulate someone else's ways of thinking and saying this way is right,
Yeah, but it sounds like you're trying
this
to
way
grab
is
control of a thing that doesn't exist. You can't
didn't
control it.
Jesus say
You want
that? Didn't
control.
he say if someone tells you that this is God, don't believe them? If someone says here is God, don't believe them or something like that? Because everyone is
It sounds like
God. You
a
cannot,
control problem.
but
Like
because
you want to be
everyone
in
is God.
control and you're not in control.
You cannot say here is God and here is God because everyone is God. You cannot
I
separate
mean, you're not
the
in
people
control, man.
individually and say
You're
this
not in
one is
control. The
higher than this one.
only person in control is God, and God is
Not doing
He
a
gave
good
us
job of
control,
it.
so we have to do good. Like
We are God though. That's our very nature. So who are we listening to? We're listening to ourselves or the Spirit, the Holy Spirit that lives within us. So what gives
this is
any
why
man the
uh,
right?
this is why I tried to use family as an example. Like it's a perfect example. It's the perfect example. Your family, your parents, your mother and father, you are not them, right? But you
Right.
are also them at the same time.
I'm of them.
The same thing with God. This is what I'm speaking of,
Okay,
right?
but in
You get me?
reality, in the scheme of things, if everyone saw us out to eat with family, would they think that someone in that family is more important to the other person in that
Well,
family? Like they're the best person in this
so
family.
what are you
They
questioning,
deserve
God?
all they deserve all the love, in an imbalanced way.
Sounds like a family problem and a God problem.
It sounds like there shouldn't even be a problem. Everyone should be loved
I
equally and
agree.
cared.
I agree. I don't think there should be a problem with God or family either.
I just think we want to underlove the situation and overloving
I
just
think we want to
seems
do a lot
kind
more
of
than that.
kind of icky.
I think a lot of
But
people are mean and harsh and they say bad things and do bad things and do this,
you,
but
you will
God
never
damn it.
have authority over what you do not love.
Oh shit, I guess I'll never have authority over myself.
no, it's not true.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you can find to love yourself,
Yeah,
but
no
you'd
shit.
never be able to love yourself.
That's something the devil would say.
No, I know the devil. Yeah, I completely agree. The devil would want that. But I just mean Sailor. Could you ever love yourself?
Maybe.
I think
A
you
lot
could.
of therapy.
But you're all you
No,
have.
I
Like
just said that
you
to
have
piss you off.
You and you alone, your body, your mind has gotten you through every situation and hurdle of your life. You were that strong to care about that inner child and that person so much that you got you through every situation. You don't even give yourself the wins for making it through
No, I pretty
situations,
much relied on everybody else.
but you are your own God. You are your own. You give yourself everything that you give yourself. Like you pull from you to get what you need and what you have. You don't need anyone to for you to be you and work properly.
Yeah.
So for you not to love yourself, it's saying that y- you're just not giving credit where credit is due. You're giving credit to God, some figment of your imagination when you
I'm
were there the
not.
whole time.
I'm not giving any credit to God.
You're like, well, like you still don't give yourself the credit for having that power and authority and wisdom and goodness. Like you don't feed the good and the ego and the pride to make you feel better, more confident, stronger, more capable. You more or less think it's all meaningless, and it's like it stunts you. It stunts you because in this realm, reality exists. You can disassociate from reality, but reality will not disassociate from you. Everyone collectively has believes a high the they have an idea of the highest standard, the idea of what is good, and they have an idea of what is bad. That's just the way we have added up things as of now, and you have got to appreciate that. You got to take that into consideration because that's God's law. That is reality. So if
What
you
does that have to
take
do with
the
God?
collection, if you take the
No,
collection of things that you know and you pick the best things out of that collection to live by, then you're going to be on a higher level. You're going to be in a more prosperous you would grow. It'd be more
how many years
growing.
into this? He doesn't believe in God.
Yeah, I feel like it could have been a different thing besides God that gives you the best information or
But if
whatever.
he knew he was worth and he knew he was God, it would just be added on to him. I feel like atheists are closer to God than Christians
Oh my gosh, why? Marilyn, why are you
because
making it so hard to like you?
you guys serve a death cult. You don't. You serve your father, the devil. You think you serve
How
God.
is how is
You think
atheism
you
not a death cult, but Christianity is?
Because there's
because
not a cult.
atheists say that again.
Well, because there's no cult, because that would
Right,
imply that there's an organization, which there's not.
right. They don't idolize. They don't break the first law.
Yeah, but it's a lie in its own.
You think so?
No,
It's
I can prove
it,
so.
How so?
Listen, it doesn't matter. You don't have merit. You don't have the key to that door, that atheist door, because you do not understand that he can't get the secret of Christ's love. You are a gatekeeper of what he is missing out on, that spirit, that
You
whatever
can.
you have that the atheist doesn't have. You do not have the key or the merit to that door because you serve a cult. You give power where too much power. You're not giving power to him. You're not
Well,
giving
how do
power
I
to
give
him
him some
be-
power? What do I
because you
do?
have to consider him God. If you considered him the most high, if you put his interests above your interests and
Okay, but then I
looked
would
and
lose the
honored and
key.
worshiped him, if you looked at him with all good and if everybody in the world was like, this is the new normal, you are the highest, you are a king, you are a god, and everyone else is a god, then he would have those things. He would be more abundant. He would have more things. He would get everything he wanted in whatever color he wanted. Everyone would be friends with
I think
him.
you give him
He
too
would
much credit.
he would be abundant. He would he would he would have more, but he doesn't have the what you're saying. Because people deprive him of that. People cut him off from the well that never runs dry.
Marilyn, you're
And
scaring me. You're a little scary. Are you a cult leader?
no, bro.
No, but
It's
you're a cult
just
follower.
balancing. It's balance. It's balance.
Look, I think it might be a personal problem. Maybe I did too many mushrooms back in the day. It's just like I agree too much with what you're saying, but then you like take it a little too far off the railroad.
Like how?
Calling religion like a death cult and saying we're God. You know how we've been arguing about it all night.
But you're telling this atheist who
Yeah,
lives in reality, lives in grounded reality, okay?
I don't think
They're
so.
not off in their head with sky daddies and with sin
It's a
and
cognitive dissonance.
condemnation. Let me
There's almost cognitive.
sin and condemnation, and they don't think those evil thoughts. Like they live that you're born, you
Sailor
grow,
thinks a lot of evil thoughts.
but you
So do
grow up.
you.
I know, but he does because he doesn't realize he's God. He wouldn't think those evil thoughts if he knew he was God, and he's not going to think he's God if no one thinks he's God. You can't be God and do what the enemy does, or you're not God and you're not God. You're the enemy. You have to abide by God's law to be God. You can't you're going to profess things that only the enemy would say if you have thoughts in your head only the enemy would have. But if you had thoughts in your head only God would have, which is ways to increase you and ways to make you feel better and ways to help you and aid you. Like if there was not a price tag on anything, you would want to give gifts to people. You would want to make things for people. You'd have time to make things for people. You would want to get, really sentimental things would occur and take place that we are hoarding for God and want to share with God and want to idolize God and give him
It,
all that
it's it's
energy.
it's it's hard to have this argument with you because like even if I said there was a price tag on things, you would disagree with it. You would say no, that shouldn't be there in the first place.
Right.
But I'm saying like the thing can't be there without the price tag. If the like if your existence, you being um
You being what?
uh
I wasn't sure if my like audio cut out or not.
no. I forgot her name. I forgot her name.
Maryland.
Marilyn. Yes. Yes. If Marilyn being and existing and going through like the bad things you went through in life that you didn't have to, but they ended up happening to you, and Marilyn never existing and you just being God, like, would you separate that? Would you just make yourself non existent?
What do you
Like,
mean?
why?
What do you mean? Say that again.
Your
What do you
existence.
mean?
You
I don't
being God,
understand.
being with God, being God, or you being a human and experiencing bad things, but at least you get to be a human and live a human experience.
I don't understand why you cannot be good and be God. You are creating stipulations to do that and be that. Like
Because
there's some.
humans aren't perfect. Humans, even if they mean good, they can still
Then
do
you
bad,
then you
meaning
then you
good.
don't then you don't believe the Bible.
No, people don't know about the Bible and even mean good by God.
People don't even know the Bible and what?
Yeah.
Like, um, I want to pull a crazy example, but I don't. Like Sailor thinks abortion is good. Like I never think abortion is good.
I didn't
In
say it
his
was
eyes, he
good.
thinks
When
it's
have I ever
helping
said it's
people.
good? I just said that it's fucked up to keep everybody from doing it based off of your religious views. It's not
Okay.
good, it's not bad, but I do think it's necessary in some cases.
Like I'm just trying to pull an example to where like,
Okay.
okay, I think I'm trying to do good. Sailor thinks he's trying to do good. Like, where do we differentiate? How do we know what's actually good?
Okay, everything is in disorder right now. They're always trying to distract us and keep us from,
So no answer.
She's just
no,
let's let her
listen,
talk. Yeah.
abortion. I'm going to talk to you about abortion. God created Adam and Eve. God divinely handpicked your perfect partner, tightly woven to your journey. Everyone has their own God, their own Lord, their own one that they belong to. No one should be wardening any other person's wife or any other person's husband. So you shouldn't be even have an opinion on abortion. And no one should. If we are all God, we would know that we have one partner that belongs to us, and we would not be out here in these streets doing all this chaos to where we would need abortion. No one knows they are God. No one knows the value of what we are,
That's not true.
who we are.
Yes, you don't think people need to warden each other?
No, absolutely not. I don't think anyone should warden anyone, but if you were to, it would have to be in this
What
hour.
about
It would have to
people who
be
do? What about people who do bad and harm each other? What are we supposed to
what
do
did
about that?
what did Jesus say? Jesus said if your eye causes you to sin, pluck it out.
No, great. That's a great little quote. But no, I'm saying, like, listen, you and me, we all live together. We're a community, right? This person's doing
Yeah.
bad. Doesn't someone need to step up and like stop the person from doing bad?
If we knew we were all gods, kings and queens, and everything was free and we
Oh my
had
God, you're
everything we
not
could ever
answering the
want,
question.
if someone was sick in that utopia, in that society, everyone would come to their aid and try to restore that person to health.
Yeah.
If it's a
And if
disease, it's a
Humpalumps were
sickness,
bumpity bumps, we'd all be
it's a
fucking high right now.
it's a sickness, it's an imbalance. No one would have that imbalance if they didn't think someone was higher than them or someone was lower than them, or
You're
that
the
they
one
had
talking about
authority.
reality. I'm trying to speak
That
in reality.
they
People
have
do bad, so don't we need people to stop the people from doing bad? No?
the people that do bad think that they have power and authority over other people, so they are capable of doing bad. If they knew that they didn't have the right or merit to be
How do they
bad,
know? How do we teach them?
you restore them, you give them everything they could ever want so that they're not mad and upset. And
Oh, like
poverty is
in church?
iniquity is not the enemy, poverty is the enemy.
Well, we're born in inequity.
Poor of spirit, poor in material, how they totally financially abuse us through the system. We are poor in these things because of the system set up is gaslighting the fuck out of us because we already know what's right. We already know what's right.
No, I don't think so.
We do. We do know what's
No,
right.
everyone doesn't know initially what's right.
Tell me what's wrong and what's right that we don't know already.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm
if you
saying
know God,
not everyone knows what's right and wrong. That's why people do bad things and we punish them in society, lock them up, get them
but
out of society.
it's ignorance. If you told them how powerful and worthy they were and what an asset they
No, they
were
know they're God. They know they're
and how much
powerful. And they want to
need
remove.
they want to remove people because everybody is crazy because of the system we're in. They live within a system. They prepare to die. So they're angry, they're mad, they're resentful. No one would have all these imbalances. I'm telling you, if we
So
all
how do we
considered
fix
each other
this?
equal.
What do you do to fix it?
It's it's the Jews. No, just kidding.
Oh my God! I was like, Marilyn, good Lord.
I'm sorry. Oh my God. It's the good news of the gospel. God
That's a
is
good thing I'm not
salvation.
monetized. Jesus.
God is salvation. God is um
Hey, I
God
didn't
is.
disagree with you. I didn't say you're wrong, Marilyn. I just said good God.
I'm just saying, there's a few people that are super ignorant and think that this system's okay. And if those stupid people were like, hey, you know what? We're taking all y'all's money. You can no longer use money. Now you must, to get what you want. Well, no, because they're in charge of everything. They've got robots, they have technology, they have free power, free energy. If you could just go to the group that you're most interested in working with and learning stuff from to help innovate and make society greater, then you go and you have all day to figure out the connections and network between those people. But like YouTube, you don't get all these channels and to flip through them. YouTube only shows us the crazy people on lives. They monetize everything we see, but if there were less of gatekeepers, if we were actually able to network and see everything for what it is. I mean, of course, you don't put awful content online, pictures and stuff
Yeah,
that
exactly. Thank you.
like
This is why I agree
that-
with you talking about the until you bring up the gatekeeping. I keep agreeing you all the way till the gatekeeping. It's like, no, we don't want we don't want
peop-
people like harming each other.
people, you're right. People should be able to say what they want to say and feel what they want to do. But if they're saying you need to die, someone needs to get hurt, someone needs to get killed, someone needs to get murdered or raped, then you can't like that person obviously needs counseling and needs help from someone and restoration of their mind to get on a better wavelength. But the gatekeeping on the internet for people that aren't trying to harm people, still being silenced, still being shadow banned, that it just because it's their opinion, they're not getting seen or heard. And the best opinions on how to fix things, the smartest people with the greatest ideas, the ignorant people won't let them help and aid the situation. They want to keep this system going because it's their god. It's what they think is the most powerful.
How many drinks are you in, Marilyn?
I haven't had anything to drink. I didn't even drink yesterday.
Oh,
Heh. Fucking ass.
It's just ignorance, y'all. I don't want to say it's a malice, but I mean, it's it's definitely gatekeeping that is causing these problems. Back and forth of the same arguments and same fights that all of our fathers before us have already solved and worked out, and we're still fighting about the same issues as if we
yeah,
don't
but you got
already
the
know
same
the answers.
thing. You got the same thing everyone complains about and is talking about. It's like descriptives and no prescriptives. No one has any solution.
Answers, right? Same problems. They want the problem. They manifest the problem. They create the problem. They say there's a problem and we need a solution. Because if they didn't say there was a problem, then they would get no attention. They would get no one would be like, you know, everyone would be working together. But I don't feel like people understand the worth and the how much better they would feel if everyone was had all the power and worth and authority, that they feel like something would be taken from them, but really stuff would be added on to them. They would feel like purpose. They would feel like they have a purpose and that they are purpose rather than the alternative of
Taylor, why don't
searching,
you say nothing?
searching,
Oh,
being
because I'm playing
hungry.
Kenshi and you guys have just been
Oh,
talking the whole
okay.
time. I figured you guys were debating. I didn't want to interrupt.
What's
I
in
didn't
your
think so. I thought we were just having a
head?
conversation.
Also, I'm so tired.
But
I'll,
I
I'll
am
probably have to
hoping,
end the
like,
stream kind of
Marilyn,
soon.
I'm hoping, like, me giving you a little back and forth, like, I'm hoping it's preparing you for, like, yeah, your big debate coming up.
What debate? Oh gosh, I know. She's the one that's got to study, not me. Because in the end of the day, when it comes to light and dark, if some person clothed in light has dark in their heart, their mask is going to fall. People are going to see them for what they are. You can't hide darkness and light and pass it off as light. You cannot say that you believe some people go to hell and will not be forgiven. And because everyone, you have to forgive or God won't forgive you. So if God is not going to forgive you because you're not forgiving, what makes you think that anyone's going to listen to your judgments or your authority or your merit? Because you obviously don't have any in this situation because you're not rightly dividing truth. That no one, God leaves the 99 for the one lost, and he never forsakes us or leaves us. Nothing can separate us from his goodness, and that we're all just his prized portion, and we could never not be that. There would be no purpose for Jesus to have been sinless. He could have just been a regular guy saying he's dying for us, and because he feels like we are all God.
Wasn't he supposed to be like an example for us?
He's he's an example, a catalyst. He really helps us understand in this system, in this matrix that the enemy has set up, what is righteous and good. It's not that we didn't already know, but by the Old Testament in Psalms, so with King Solomon, all his poems of love, God's love for us, or Adam and Eve, just him creating us and in his image, the love that it took to do something like that, to give us power over the angels, to give us power, his portion over the animals in the land, just to say these are mine, and they are everything.
Oh, one sec. I am getting
They're
a call.
everything that
I'm gonna mute
exists.
myself.
We are source. We are the aliens. God made earth and water and air and vegetation. There was life on this
Yeah,
place
but they can't be
before
true,
before
Marilyn.
there was the sun
They
and the
can't
moon
be
and the
true.
stars. Before there was
The
the sun and the moon and the stars, we were here. We are source. This is heaven. God said, pray on earth as it is in heaven. We already are here. We're supposed to be really
how could
separating veils.
something that came from the source be the source also?
There, there's a veil because we always were and we always will be. We are God. We are the beginning and the end, the Alpha and the Omega. We are God. There is no evolution, there is no creative process. If anything was created, it was merely the linguistical ways to describe um, a separation
Sure.
in
Again,
what already is.
I agree with all those things you said, but how could something that came from the source also be the source at the same time?
You, it's language that you would understand. I think we're source and we always were and always will be, and that this is just our time that we made word into flesh, have turned word into flesh into what we
And can you use like a non like metaphysical like example? Like if
about
you're a
what
faucet if you're a
about what
faucet of water and you poured water and the water came from the faucet, even if
that
it's all the same water, the water that came from the faucet.
well, we came from our mother and father, so there is a beginning to you.
Yeah, I feel like
But
I'm
you're
arguing.
still
I'm worried I'm arguing against my own point.
n- right, like we we've always been, we've always been known, we've always been with God. We are just in physical form now, in the flesh, manifested as our own perfect a reflection of God. um and in the end, I feel like everyone is precious to God and will be restored, everyone that has ever lived. I don't believe in reincarnation. I don't believe in this lifetime, live this lifetime,
Like
you were somebody's
it's very
mother or
nice.
something
Like everything
crazy.
you say is very nice.
There's no breakage in the chain. Like every link is accounted for. To say otherwise is just cutting you off from all unconditional love and believing a lie. We're just too important to God. We're too important for him to
Again,
think that we're less
that's what I'm
than
saying.
him,
You
for him
say
to
a bunch
think
of
we're
things
worthy in some
you
way.
say a bunch of things I disagree with, and then you say something that I do agree with. Yes. That thing you just said, we're too important to God. Yes, I think everyone never realizes how important we are to God. I agree with that. But
Right.
then a bunch of that other stuff you said I do not agree with.
But God, his invisible qualities, his divine nature, it's been clearly seen, his attributes. So God, you wouldn't think that has an ego that would make him feel better than you. If you're sitting on his lap and he's your father and you're his child, he would never think, I'm better than this kid.
Yeah,
I'm jealous of
ego
this kid.
ego is a
I-
human made concept. It's not a
So
God concept.
he's under me. God never thinks that. He thinks you are just the best thing that ever happened. He would give anything for you, anything. He just thinks you are worth. You are precious, the most
I
precious.
agree. I agree with those.
So,
And I hate that I agree that I don't know anything that would convince me otherwise than the devil. That sounds very demonic to think that I was anything lesser than of God.
well, the devil wants you if for to be above God. He wants to be above God and he wants to rule over you. So, you've just got to know that that's an imbalance. Anything that wants We're friends of God. We are friends of God, co-heirs, co-heirs. It's not that it's bad that we are equal to God and all that is good.
Just bad theology. You have
It
like
is just,
terrible theology. It always ends
what
up in just more questions on itself.
how is it bad theology? It's right or wrong.
Yeah, but where are you getting right and wrong from? It's all everything you're saying is just a feeling. It's something internal you're pulling.
But the other way leads to more questions, more problems,
What's
more
the other way?
uncertainty, feeling that other people are smarter than us and they can rule over us and tell us what to do and give us jobs and make us work by the sweat of our
Why
brow
is
and
that the only other way?
well give me another way that wouldn't be my way and wouldn't be
That's what I've been
this
trying to do or trying to explain, but I might be explaining it bad.
so you just want to be worthless
No. Where would you
and
get
die
that
one day because the alternative to that would be like we're not good, we're not bad, we just
No,
are, then we're gonna die.
that we were born in iniquity.
Jesus died. I'm not a Jew. I'm not a Jew. What's wrong with you?
What do you mean? You think Jesus gave us our equity? That sounds
Jesus
Jewish. That sounds Jewish to me.
literally words in the Bible. Jesus died for our iniquity. He died for our iniquity. By his stripes we are healed. The punishment that brought us peace was upon him.
That he died for our iniquity? No, I thought he died for
Oh
our sin.
my God, it's the good news. Why do they call it the good news? It's the gospel. I'm not a Jew. Jews really think they're God without God. They think they're God without God. And
You
I
weren't
don't.
born in, you weren't born in sin?
Jesus, so you're telling me every single person